All right. Sorry for delay, chat. I had to get some things straightened out. Anyway, Little Wolf, first in YouTube chat. Welcome in. What's good, Noah, with the first redemption on Twitch? What's good, Mr. 400? What's good, Kita? What's good, Colin? What's good, Andy? Hello, Andy. Did I miss anybody? What's good, Gangsta? Replaying Hollow Nut? That's not what it's called. And I'm gonna 112% again because I need my prime skills again. That's fair. That's fair. Anyway. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? How are we holding up on this fantastic Monday? Good to be back. Glad to see everybody again. I know last week was a little erratic with the schedule. It was a shaky week. It was a shaky week for me. The beginning of the week was fire. The beginning of the week was incredible. The update video that I posted just today hit 100,000 views, which is absolutely crazy. So I love that. And then I had 2 nights in a row where I had bouts of insomnia, and this insomnia thing is like actually starting to piss me off. It's been, I don't think there's any correlation with it, but I just mention it because it's around the same time frame, around the same time that I started practicing for the minor league Balatro opener, that tournament. So like midway through June, give or take. I'll just have nights like once a week, once every 2 weeks, where I just literally can't sleep. Like it'll dead ass be like 6 in the morning and I'll be wide awake. And I had 2 nights like that in a row last week, and one of them was I got like 2 hours of sleep and then immediately had an obligation with my girlfriend, a birthday party that I had to go to. So yeah, that was, you know, that's why I didn't upload on YouTube or stream, was because I was just pretty much the entirety of this weekend I just died. It was not fun, but I've gotten decent sleep the past... Well, I got pretty good sleep last night and decent sleep the night before that. So hopefully we're chilling now. Hopefully we're locked in, and that doesn't happen. But it's like starting to make me mad that it's like not just a here and there occurrence. Like it damn near feels like just a weekly thing now, which I don't know if it's like I'm eating something that doesn't agree with me, or if it's just like my weird ass circadian rhythm is like mad at me or what. But it's, you know, it hasn't been an issue for the past couple of days. We're streaming now. I'm gonna try not to worry about it. Anyway, today is Monday. Yeah, we are at 11 p.m. right now, so maybe if you're on the east coast of the US, it's Tuesday for you, but for me it's Monday. So we're doing Balatro modded Monday. This is technically the third Balatro modded Monday. However, it's like pretty much, it's effectively the second Balatro modded Monday, because the first one that we did, not only did we lose the run, but also that profile got deleted. But luckily I didn't repeat that. I didn't fumble the bag, so to speak, twice in a row. The profile is still intact. We're still chilling. We're locked in at a, I think, 3% completionist, which is huge. Yep. 3% completion progress, baby. So I mean, just think about it. 3% every time we play. No, that's not even close to how it's gonna go, but we'll see. This is so many damn ads. Well, let me tell you about a little thing that Twitch does called September. Actually, is that still even a thing? Hang on, I have it in stream title. I'm assuming it's still a thing. Can somebody clarify? Oh yeah, okay, the first thing on the front page of Twitch, Valorant September 2025. So September is a thing. So discounted subs for the entirety of the month. Just saying, chat, just saying. For everybody, you know, I run a lot of ads on this channel because pre-rolls are really stupid, and I hate pre-rolls. So I run a lot of ads to get rid of pre-rolls. So, you know, September, just saying. Hi, how's it going? I just convinced myself to go to sleep, but, well, I mean, dude, I don't want to keep you up. We have other mods in here, but, like, also just in general, even if you weren't a mod, I would say feel free to go to bed, bro. I don't want to keep you up. If you want to watch stream that badly, the VOD will be here tomorrow, right? Or in the morning, I guess, if it's maybe already tomorrow for you. But you catch my drift? Like, if you need to go to bed, bro. I don't want to keep you up, seriously. But if you do decide to stay in, welcome in, someone unknown. It's going all right. We've had some up days and some down days, but we're chilling. We're chilling. Shock Brogan is getting back into Hollow Knight and Balatro, and he watched me get a Vamp Gold Mask run, and he was just in awe the whole time. That's kind of fair. Hello, Shocky Poo. Can you scrape my insides with it? And with that, chat, we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. I hope everybody had a fantastic stream. We'll catch you tomorrow, probably. No, I'm just kidding. I just cracked an Alani. What? Hello? Wait, what is this? What's is it an energy drink? I just looked this up. I looked it up and I still don't know what it is. This is definitely an energy drink then, because I don't drink energy drinks. Yeah, energy drink. Okay, see, I was right on the money. Lamau, I thought it was real. I really want to do that one night, but I would feel like such a dickhead, but I feel like it would be so funny for the bit. Got hit with an ad. Have you updated the multiplayer mod yet? No, I have not. I need to do that if that's a thing. Focus Shock #1 in the new season when Balatro multiplayer. See, I've talked about this before. I would love to hit #1 in a Balatro. First off, our season's monthly. Seasons are monthly, yes. That kind of doesn't matter for what I'm about to say, but just out of general curiosity, seasons reset monthly, yes. But besides the point of that, like, I would love to do a training arc where, like, I get good at multiplayer and, like, I get to #1 on the leaderboard. The problem with that is I would quarterly. Is it quarterly? Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway. But, like, the problem with that is, like, even if I did it right at the beginning, like, I would have to stream nothing but Balatro. Nothing but Balatro. I already do that. Hello? Nothing but Balatro multiplayer for an extended period of time in order to achieve that is how I would assume that would work, especially with my track record, because, like, I am by no means am a good Balatro multiplayer player. So I would need, like, a very big chunk of time where I would, like, need to be just practicing the hell out of Balatro multiplayer, and then even more time where I would have to be, like, playing games actively. And, like, I like the Balatro multiplayer scene. I love playing in, like, tournaments and stuff like that. I love watching all of the BMP streamers, like Bean, like Sizak. Sizak's, like, the GOAT. He pops in chat all the time. We raid each other back and forth. I love Sizak's content. Love watching, I already said, Bean, Vagabond. Pretty much all of the Balatro multiplayer streamers are, like, entertaining, and I like that side of Balatro, but, like, I don't want to only do multiplayer, right? And so, like, I'm fine with playing it here and there. Like, last week we played multiplayer against chat because they had a big update. I promised a ranked sesh, so I might still do that this week, but, like, getting to #1 on the leaderboard would just be me streaming multiplayer for, like, 2 weeks minimum, just multiplayer, and I really don't want to do that, if I'm being honest. I mean, I guess if my chat was, like, interested in it, it's kind of the chat that matters more than my intuition. Not necessarily more, but, like, if chat was, like, wanting to see that, I guess we could do it, but, like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to stream nothing but multiplayer for, like, literally forever. Half your chat is definitely into it. I mean, yeah, I know we have a lot of multiplayer goats in here, but, like, y'all catch my drift, right? Quit you bitching? What's good, Jimmy? If you streamed yesterday, you could have gotten #1 temporarily. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I could have. Because that implies that I win. That implies that I go on a win streak. That implies that I go on a win streak, which I don't think, you know, I don't know who was grasping for the trophy, so to speak. You just had to win once like I did. Yeah, that's fair. I guess I could have done that. But, like, y'all catch my drift, right? I would need to go through some strenuous training because I am not by any means a top tier multiplayer player, and then I would after that have to grind ranked. for additional time, which I just think would be not necessarily annoying, but like I wouldn't want to do it for like however many weeks I would have to do it in order to achieve that, right? Anyway, Patient Escape, welcome in. Saw some other people pull in. Jimmy, what's good, nerd, bruh. Vanity, welcome in. Multiplayer update, by the way. Yeah. I do have to do that. That was the other thing. I'll get into that once we get into like YouTube intro territory, but I am adding the multiplayer mod to Multiplayer Monday, not necessarily because I'm going to play multiplayer against other players with this mod pack, but because the new decks that the new multiplayer update added, I think are all very fun for single player play. So I will be adding multiplayer to the roster officially. Again, not necessarily for playing against other people, but just because the decks are funny. Can Cocktail choose locked decks? Maybe? I actually don't know this. Maybe we'll test this. Anyway, I will be right back for like 2 seconds. Literally 2 seconds. I'm going to point my fan at me. It's currently pointing at my bed, and so I'm like sweltering. Yeah, okay, it can choose locked decks. That is kind of interesting, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, I will be back. I'll be right back in like literally 2 seconds, like dead ass, like 2 seconds, and then I have to update the mod. Hopefully that takes not that long, and then we'll get into it. Okay, so like maybe not 2 sec. Yep, I already knew chatters were gonna be counting down, bro. Okay, so maybe not like 2 seconds, but like y'all catch my drift, right? Pretty sure it's hard coded to just choose the base decks no matter the unlocks. I would assume so because we tested it last time we streamed and it didn't. It's hard coded to not pick not multiplayer decks. It's hard coded to not pick like other modded decks because we did test it with Lost Edition. And then I think the dev came in chat and was like, actually it can't pick Lost Edition decks, so I would assume that it's just hard-coded to only pick base decks as well as like multiplayer decks. Cebus or Sabus with the follow, welcome in. Like Toneblock said, there's a whitelist. Now I'm wondering, since they said that it's a whitelist and not like, I mean, I don't know how to code anything, so it would probably be pointless anyway. But like, since it's a whitelist, I'm wondering if there would be some way to like edit that for Balatro Modded Monday specifically. I don't know if that would be a thing, but I think that would be kind of cool. I've also I don't know if I'm actually going to do it because it seems like the possibility of it being more work than it's worth. The possibility of it being like too much work, like more work than it's worth, seems incredibly non-zero. But I did have a video idea where I was gonna learn how to mod, and I don't want to spoil what it is just in case I do end up doing it. But like, I have no experience with coding whatsoever, so I feel like that would just maybe be too much of a time investment if I was going to run the idea that I had. But I don't know. It's still kind of up in the air. I'm a backseat programmer, don't worry. Bro's modding Chad to uncommon. All right, well, I'll spoil it for the people in here. Just like keep it on the down low again in case I do end up making it into a video. But I wanted to do like a kind of part 2 for the video that I just made that got 100k views. Shocker, I'm trying to milk the 100k view video. Anyway, I wanted to do like a quote unquote like part 2 to that, where I learned how to mod, and then the people in my YouTube comments that were like, hey, I think Blue Stake should be this, this, and this. Because there were like some pretty good suggestions. The 2 best suggestions, I think, are still the ones that I mentioned in that video. But there were like some decent suggestions in the comments, and then there were also some pretty bad, like some really bad suggestions in the comments. So I think it would be funny to like mod a new stake into Balatro that's like what people think Blue Stake should be, and then it's just going through a bunch of like a bunch of YouTube comments, and like some of them would be like actual changes that make sense, and then others would be like the YouTube comments where they're like, I think -1 hand would be more well balanced than -1 discard, or like, I think I think -1 booster pack slot would actually be a really good change. From what I heard, Lua is pretty easy, so sounds like a good idea. From everything that I've read and everybody that I've talked to, Lua seems like, I've been told that Lua is pretty easy, so like I don't think it would be that much of a time management necessarily, but like I literally have 0 coding experience. So like I would be building a brand new skill from the ground up to make the video, and that doesn't even include the video contents, right? Like I would need, the point that I'm trying to get at is I would need to invest most likely tens of hours of work before I even got into the production of the video, learning how to mod. And then I would need to like work on the video, and it's like at that point, A, would my video still even be relevant? And B, the big thing, which I'm sure B is like much less of a worry, but it would be kind of unfortunate, would the update be out by then? Sybil deck got reworked, by the way. Yeah, I saw that. I think -2 starting money would be a great blue stake upgrade. I don't want to clown on anybody in my comments, because I do genuinely appreciate everybody that took the time out of their day to watch my video. But it like baffles me how there were people who would sit through my entire video and listen to all of the points that I brought up, and then would still go in the comments and be like, I think blue stake, I think blue stake being big blinds don't give you money would be pretty balanced. I think if on blue stake the big blinds gave you no reward money like red stake, I think that would be pretty good. Like, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to clown you, because like, you know, you watched my video and you seem like a very nice person, but like, no, that's a really bad change. I'm so sorry. And there's just like so many changes like that. So I think it would just be more of like a funny video than an informative video of being like, okay, this is what you guys suggested. I'm going to play like 3 gold stake runs per suggestion, and all of them are going to die because like -1 card per booster pack is just so incredibly oppressive in gold stake. It's not even funny, right? I thought of an idea before, but I forgot it, Lamau. I'm sure I typed it in chat though. Yeah, I mean, everybody has their ideas. Reroll +$1 is way more tame. I mean, again, like, even after reading all of the comments, blue stake should for real be no unlockable jokers in shops for real. Yeah, I mean, there's people that would comment stuff that was like not too far off of that, completely unironically. Like, I made fun of it, but there were multiple people who were like, yeah, I think we need another econ nerf for blue stake. I think that would be balanced. Like -1 booster pack, -1 card per booster pack, reroll price being increased by like an obscene amount, limiting rerolls, stuff like that. The blue stake should just be terrorless, TBH. Like, yeah, stuff like that. And it's just like, I don't want to like be mean or anything, so I feel bad criticizing those people when I respond back to them, but it's like, part of me just wants to be like, did you even watch the video? Or people that are like, I think it should be, I think -1 discard is too oppressive. How about we make it so that you can only so that you have 3 discards, but you can only discard like 4 cards per turn. That way you still have the 3 discards, and it's like, no, that's still the exact same thing. Or like the people who suggest -1 hand size, like, no. Blue stake should cap money at $10. Trust. True. Yeah. Maybe that's the blue stake maybe the blue stake is the friends we made along the way. Maybe the real Balatro update is the blue stake that we speculated along the way. You know what I mean? Chat, type 1 if you agree with that. Is Hex and Plasma the easiest decks to gold? I would say Ghost is like top 3 easiest decks. To gold, I would honestly say, unless you're very lucky. I know people would disagree with me on this, but after running it so many times, unless you get like not extraordinarily lucky, but like luckier than average, I think Plasma is a really difficult gold stake. I think if you get luckier than average, it's completely free. Like if you get really good on-chip triggers, stuff like that. Like if you get Odd Todd in Plasma deck, or if you get like Photo Chad builds, then Plasma's kind of free. But like in general, I think Plasma is kind of difficult to pilot. Somebody said, I didn't call it out, I think it was Noah. Somebody said, am I the only one that thinks the plant should be changed? I don't think you're the only one that thinks the plant should be changed, but I see literally no reason to nerf the plant in its current state. Dare I say, I know that all of the photo chatters are going to come after me. I got like 1 billion comments on that video because I passed a photo chat in the like background. Footage that I was showing, like the B-roll of a run, I passed photo chat and I got like 1 billion comments that were like, "You didn't take photo chat?" So I know the photo chat sympathizers, the look insiders, if you will, are gonna yell at me for this take, but I honestly think the plant is the least oppressive of the debuffs X card blinds. I think out of all of the blinds that debuff cards off the top of my head, plant is least oppressive on average. Like if I get the plant in one of my gold stake win streak runs, 9 times out of 10, maybe even more often than that, but 9 times out of 10, it's like a nothing burger. Like I'm happy to see plant. The plant being a bad boss is the fault of face cards having too many synergies. I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing, though. I think it's just, like, either don't play face cards 100% of the time, or don't play face cards without having the plant in the back of your mind, right? Like, there's always ways to play around the bosses, and plant, I think, more so. Blue stake should be multiplayer boss blind for all antis after ante 4. Yeah, maybe. Stop relying on photo chat and learn a new build. Sincerely, a photo chat player. Hey, I mean, listen. I'm gonna go. Hello, mouse. Listen, I'm gonna go to the new the main profile. This is the profile that I have C++ on. All right, and I'm gonna go to stats. Okay. I'm right there with you. Chat is my most used. Blueprint is like literally right behind it, and photo's my 3rd most used. I don't think the plant is bad, man. I don't think the plant is bad. To be fair, Shock, you spam paramaxing, you never need face cards. I mean, it's right there, man. Like, I'm not opposed to photo chat. It's a good combo, but like, you can play around the plant, dude. Especially if you're photo chatting, all it takes is 1 glass card in your flush. All you need is 1 glass card in your flush, and literally you're scoring the exact same as photo chat, right? Like I just don't think the plant is nearly as big of a deal as people think it is. Shock, I used 66 cryptids on Steel Kings to get 122 Steel Kings just to not get Nanin. If I got E299, I could have had it. I mean, this is why we use the Balatro calculator, right? I don't understand how Blueprint is always more common than Brainstorm. Someone unknown is saying Royal Flush unlock compared to Win unlock. I mean, that's definitely part of it, but like, I don't know. I think that's just like, not recency bias, but it's a form of bias for sure, right? Because like, yeah, like Cheese is saying, like the Royal Flush unlock is definitely part of it, but I don't think it bridges the gap between a 600 rounds 1 discrepancy, right? I think it's just, you know, we come across 1 more often, as luck would have it. Also, Shock, I was watching Brogan play green deck white stake, and he was making 70k after using all his hands. Pretty sad. Then we saw Throwback already at 225. We already had good jokers, so we started getting 200k. Sometimes Throwback is good. If Throwback was at 225, Brogan skipped 5 times. That is, if I had to guess, the majority of the reason why they were only scoring 70k on White Stake. Skipping 5 times, skipping once, completely understandable. Skipping twice, maybe there's some runs that need to skip twice, you know? Maybe there's some runs that need to skip twice. Anything more than twice, no reason. No, you're losing value. Unless it's like either a Naninf run where you need like voucher skip or something, or it's like a run that you're already winning and you're just goofing off, or it's like literally a 1 in a million run where like you need a boss reroll tag or something and you already took investments or whatever. Like, unless it's a very niche scenario, anything above skipping twice, no. No. Skipping 5 times is probably the reason that you were scoring so low. That's 5. We saw so many investment tags. Yeah, but like, how impactful? The first investment tag is phenomenal because it doesn't get you $25. Over the course of the run, it's going to end up giving you like probably even more than $50, right? Because not only does it give you the $25, but also if you don't blow all of your money like a crack addict, it gives you interest. So like, after the first investment tag, you shouldn't be caring about it that much. And also green deck, man. It's also green deck. Like, especially so on green deck, why are you skipping for more than 1 investment tag when you don't care about interest? Like, 1 investment tag on green deck, you probably don't even need it, but like, I can definitely excuse it. But like, we also had Vagabond, so we had to blow it like a cracky. Yeah, but you're on green deck, so the interest doesn't matter. So like, dude, that's, even if you were getting money from the interest, from the investment tags, that's, the first one I can excuse. After that, if they were all investment tags, that's 4 different shops. That's 4 different shops that you missed out on. And also, yeah, like Cheese said, you had Vagabond, right? Vagabond is like so much of a reason not to skip, it's not even funny, because you're missing out on, if you're playing White Stake, you have 4 hands. Well, you're on green deck, so you have 4 hands anyway. So you're missing out on 4 tarots every single blind, if you're playing your cards correctly, right? So that's even more of a reason not to skip, and even more of a reason to not take investment tags. Okay, I think you're just coaching your brother pretty badly, I'm not gonna lie. 30 minutes in, no gameplay, I love this. I say this a million times. I feel bad for all of like the diehard Balatro fans that are here to just watch me play runs. I say this like probably twice every single stream. I'm a just chatting streamer. I'm a just chatting streamer. I like yapping with my chat. That's just my nature. I also happen to play Balatro in the background. I also happen to play Balatro in the background, and I happen to be like a little bit good at it, but I am a just chatting streamer, bruh. I'm here to chat about Pizza Hut, not play Balatro. See, like, based. What time is it where you are? It is just before midnight for me. It's 11:41. Okay. I told you I legitimately just love just chatting with a streamer. Yeah. I mean, that's like my end goal, right? Like, I love Balatro, and I will probably, no matter how quote-unquote famous I get, or like how many viewers I have on Twitch or what have you, I will probably always circle around to Balatro, just because like it's one of my favorite games now, and it's also like such an integral part of my life now, right? Because like Balatro is the reason that I can do this for a living. Balatro is the reason that, like, to some extent, my dream is a reality, right? So I'll probably always circle back to it, but like, endgame is just chatting. Endgame is variety streamer. Just load up a stream, you know, yap at chat, play whatever the new game is that day, yap more with chat, end stream. Make content out of that. Dude, just like, I love yapping with people. It's so much fun. I love gaming as well, but like, bro. Northern Lion Core? I mean, yeah, pretty kinda. I don't even watch Northern Lion, but like, I know that he just like rotates games like every other second, and like that's kind of and just like yaps about chat. That's kind of just what I enjoy, right? Like, okay, I glaze them like so much on stream to the point where people are probably annoyed with it if you've been in more than like one stream of mine. But like, if I could pick one streamer right now and be like, or one content creator right now and be like, I want to be there, I want to be doing what they do, it would be Joe Bart. Joe Bart has like my ideal quote unquote job as far as streaming goes. YouTube nights, they watch YouTube videos, they yap about YouTube videos to their chat. They play video games, and they yap while they play video games. Done. Sign me up. Sign me up, bro. That's endgame material for me. But anyway, Shock, what's your opinion about the President of the United States? Listen. You're a part of the Balatro community, okay? So that, you know, without stereotyping you too much, your opinion on the President of the United States is probably the exact same as mine. If you're a part of this community, I'm just gonna leave it there. Probably everybody gets what I'm getting at when I say that. I'm not gonna elaborate any further. But you know, you catch my drift. Is he alive or dead? Who knows? Yeah, so we both love Joe Biden, yeah? Okay, I wouldn't even say that, but like I don't like either of them. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. If I'm picking the lesser of two evils, it's Sleepy Joe all day and night. If you put a gun to my head and say Focus Shock, pick one or we're gonna kill you and take your entire channel, I mean it's definitely Sleepy Joe. 100% in every single reality. But like I don't necessarily love either of them. And I don't want to sound like a Gen Z dickhead, but like the majority of the reason is because they're a little old, man. They're a little old, right? I only like the memes of Joe anyways. Yeah. Obviously there's like, you know, there's more to be said about them than just that. There's especially more to be said about our current president than just that. But like, we need some young blood in office, dude. We need people who aren't falling asleep at the wheel, so to speak. You know what I mean? It's a little frustrating. It's a little frustrating. Ginger Jesus for president? Yeah, maybe. Kill you and take your entire channel or pick makes it sound like you would just let them kill you if it was just kill you or pick. I mean, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to say nothing, but like, I'm just saying. Anyway. All right, let's actually get into the game, shall we? 35 minutes with no runs, 36 minutes with no runs. You love to see it. You love to see it. Anyway, I don't even feel bad anymore. There was a point where I felt bad for yapping this much. You guys... It's mostly the same crew in here every night. I mean, you guys know what you're getting into. Let's make it 1 hour. Don't tempt me. I like cheese 9999. Don't tempt me. This has been good, man. You're fine. I appreciate y'all. Like I say, you guys know what you're getting into at this point. Full name and everything. Yeah, that's how you know you're in trouble, bruh. I just hit you with the mom when you're in trouble special. Anyway, chat. We are back with Balatro Modded Monday. If you're new to the channel or if you're watching the YouTube video and you're like, what the hell is Balatro Modded Monday? Well, I'll tell you what Balatro Modded Monday is. We have a bunch of quote-unquote vanilla plus mods. It's essentially just mods that are in like the same power level as vanilla. So like Nito's Jokers, Lost Edition, Bunko. Those are all like examples of what I would say are vanilla plus mods. Something like Cryptid with like Entropy. Maybe not so vanilla plus, you know? And we're just running a profile where every single Monday we take that day's stream and we run runs from a fresh started profile, like I said. And I guess the goal is to just see how close to getting 100% completion we could get. Obviously, especially with like all of the added jokers and all of the added all of the added stakes, I don't foresee myself getting modded C++, so to speak. But you know, we're just gonna take it day by day. We're gonna try and get some unlocks. We're gonna try and, you know, win some runs. Maybe if we can get a deck up to gold stake here and there, that'd be pretty cool. That was the most zesty thing I've seen from a Focus end stream, and that's saying a lot. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's someone unknown. I get what you're saying, but no, it's not. You've seen worse. I'm so not fully awake yet, good lord. I feel you. I've been awake for like 13 hours and I'm still not fully awake yet, but that's, you know, we're chilling. We're chilling. All right, YouTube commenters, what I would need you to do for me right now, mostly because it, you know, gives me engagement on my videos, smash like, but also because I want to give YouTubists a say in what we do, because, you know, most of you, I would imagine, aren't here when I'm streaming on Twitch at like literally midnight. What I need you to do right now is I need you to take a look at all of the decks that we have. We have red stake unlocked on red deck, and then we have blue deck white stake, yellow deck white stake, green deck white stake, black deck white stake, magic deck white stake, trainer deck white stake, which is a new Pokemon deck. Pokemon is a part of the mod pack. You can take a look at this. Luminous deck, telekinetic deck, amped deck, and then the multiplayer decks are the newest addition to this mod pack. We have the Violet deck, the Orange deck, the Oracle deck, the Gradient deck, and the Cocktail deck. What I need you to do, YouTubists, is take a look at all of those decks, and I don't know how I'm going to do this for certain, but it's either going to be the first person to comment a deck and stake that they want me to play, or the most liked comment for deck and stake. Either one of those two, again, I don't know what it's going to be, but either one of those two will decide what we start the next Balatro Modded Monday with. So if you're watching this right now and you're like, damn, I could just really go for watching this guy play a black deck white stake run, I need you to go down to the comments right now, and I need you to write, this is verbatim, I need you to write exactly this, or it's not gonna count. I need you to write, hey Focus Shock, hey comma Focus Shock, because that's grammatically correct, exclamation mark, space. Are you getting all this? Are you getting all this? Okay. I need you to play black deck white stake. Pretty please, because I like to watch you suffer. Thank you kindly, sincerely, YouTubist. Perfect. Perfect. Anyway, let's get into the game, shall we? Can we go Oracle today? Sure, we can go Oracle today. Just for you, Someone Unknown. You know what? Someone Unknown, low-key, been a goated mod for, I don't know when I gave you mod, but it's been like a decent couple of weeks. But you've been a goated mod, so just for that, I'll let you pick this one. I'm a lurk while getting Shade Soul. You're chilling. Next Modded Monday should be chat backseating you programming a Balatro mod. I would definitely, like, if chat needs to look at my program files for like even 1 second, I'm definitely like accidentally doxing myself. That's just not happening. Hey Focus Shock, I need you to play Oracle deck white stake because something I wasn't listening. You know what? Close enough for you two, Cheese. We'll play Oracle deck white stake. All right. In the meantime, Twitch chat has decided that we are going to be playing Oracle deck on white stake, which is again a new Balatro multiplayer mod. If you haven't played the multiplayer mod, by the way, I am by no means a great ambassador for it because I kind of suck at multiplayer, but I think it's super fun. Even if they have a whole ranked system in their Discord. I'll plug that in the description of this video if I remember. If I don't remember, somebody in the comments please yell at me. But they have like a whole ranked system. But even if you just want to play it casually, you know, maybe if you know a friend of yours that also plays Balatro, even if you just like play a match here and there, very fun mod, very well put together mod. To this day, I still have no idea how it works. I'm genuinely just pretty sure that they just have a sorcerer or like a wizard or something that they keep in a big old tower, and they're just like, hey, this person and this person want to play Balatro multiplayer against each other. Can you hook them up? And they're like, yeah, I got you. Anyway, Canio with the follow. Welcome in. Anyway, how does one dox themselves? By screen sharing VS Code? Like that's an actual skill at this point? I could do it, bro. I could do it. New blue stake as a deck? New blue stake as a deck. Huh? Okay, so this is the Oracle deck, like I said, from Balatro multiplayer. This is start run with a medium, which is just a purple seal, and the clearance sale voucher, and your balance is capped at $50. This used to be something different. Editor, if you remember to, put up what it used to be on screen right now. This used to be something completely different. So this is my, even though I've played the new update, this is going to be my first time experiencing what the actual, like, intended multiplayer deck is supposed to be. I feel like if we get lucky cards this early in the game, we just always slam those Johns on some faces, because like the earlier we just slam these things down on something, the more hands that we're playing with them, and the more often we get value, right? Editor, tell them to dislike the video. Yep, that chatter's fired. Put them in timeout. That chatter's fired. Okay, this is Lost Edition. Last scoring card in the hand gives times 1.5 molt. Should we just try and force idle or something when we have this many purple seals, presumably? Nah. Full house missed. I'm going to crash out and eat your skin, please and thank you. That full house didn't win, right? It would have been 74, right? Three face cards and 2 twos is 74 times 4, right? That just barely doesn't win. Anyway, these are both really good. I think mail-in is better for white stake, just because we're guaranteed to get, like, we have the extra discard and we're guaranteed to get better things because white stake just drowns you in money. But Muck is also really good. For those of you who were members of the channel when we did our Pokemon Nuzlocke series, which was also a very fun series, I might bring that back. But this was like the most broken card in the game. This is +3 molt per card over 52 in your deck. You can read it. I don't know why I'm like telling you what it does. You know, the YouTubeists can pause the video and read it because everybody's, you know, I would assume literate. And the Twitchers, Slay the Jokers is on screen. So like, I don't know why I'm spoon feeding you everything. Anyway, we don't have any scoring, so we need like 2 flushes, but we're going to try and get mail-in value anyway. Editor, have shot give you a raise. Little do you know, buddy, I am the editor. Anyway.
My bones are starting to crack when I stretch.
Wow, you're getting old, bruh. Schmeckles with the tier 1. Appreciate it, man. Bones are starting to crack when you're stretching. Wow, unk. Wow, unk. Cannot believe it, bruh. I might just biff it here. How many 8s do we have? 2 8s, 2 kings. Maybe we just go for the straight. Actually, no, we have 4 to a clubs flush, and if I do this, that allows me to get mail-in value. No, I'm actually just a goober. This was always the play, no matter what. Okay. Play the flush. We're at interest cap. Let's just put the coins in the bag. How do we figure it out? How do we figure out what modded jokers do? Modded jokers should still work with they don't work with Joker display, which is like the little description down here, but they should in theory still work with give me a second. Slay the Jokers on Twitch. You should just be able to see, you should just be able to hover over your mouse. Anyway. Have you seen One Piece? I feel like you would do a really good Flamingo impression. I'm already not a huge anime guy. Not because I dislike anime at all. I think it's really interesting, but like I just never got into it. And One Piece especially is just such a gargantuan series at this point that I just feel like, you know, if I got into it at this point, I'm already an astronomically slow show watcher. And I feel like if I just got into One Piece at this point after it's been going so long, I would be definitely fighting a losing battle, so to speak. So I've just never gotten into it. Schmeckles, that's not a VIP badge, that's a Prime badge. I'm almost certain that's what you're referring to. Watch Madoka Magica, 12 episodes in a movie. I've heard of that. I think maybe one of my friends has recommended me that. Somebody in YouTube chat said driving in my car. I still have to play Deltarune, man. I don't know when I'm going to do that, but I should do that at some point because I loved Undertale. Here's my thought process here. We could go for a Pokeball to get an actual, like, scoring Joker. Or you go for a Leaf Stone to get, like, more lucky cards. I'm going to make more queens because mail-in right this segundo is on queens. And that means money. Mods can't get VIP. Yeah. We get $8 or a great ball. Honestly, I think great ball when we have mail-in is probably the play, just so we get some score. ×2 mult gives double X mult if played hand contains a scoring non-bonus card and a scoring bonus card. I mean, for right now, this is still just like a ×2 Joker, which is pretty insane. Adds a red seal or blue seal to a random card in deck at the end of round. I'm just going to swipe this real quick. We have the Molt card, so we probably win in one anyway. And, like, blue seal is pretty pog, I do have to say. Anyway. Delta Rune tomorrow. Nut Dealer tomorrow. Nude Alert tomorrow. Chapters 1 and 2 are free, bro. Just play them. I need to, but I have... Dude, y'all do not understand how many games I have already on the backlog. Like, y'all don't understand, man. I already have so many games. I've been playing Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls Remastered, for literally, like, almost a year at this point, and I still haven't beat that, John. Am I just not going to draw a diamond here? That's so sick. We just die. Wait, that's actually fire. I had a Molt card, so I definitely could have, like, gone about this in a different way, but yeah, now we just pass away. That's awesome. Sell baby. I thought I moved it because I knew it debuffed itself, but apparently it still gives you the ×0.5 if it gets debuffed, which doesn't make sense, but whatever. Selling the baby won you there? Bro, the way it should work, I should have still won. It debuffs after the hand. All right, so anyway, chat. Let's run it back, shall we? I left for a moment. What happened? What are you talking about? Sold runs counter 1. Yep, get them out of here. I don't care that they're a mod. Ban them immediately. Get them out of here. Free money round 1? Don't mind if I do. Also, this... I kind of want to use this because, like, getting rid of suits could be kind of funny, but also that's just kind of, like, worthless. Mods pin this message. Mods ban whoever just pinned that message. Unable to time out users. Sag. We could have used the moon to win in 1 there, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Also, my mouse is double clicking again, which is I'm predicting it right now. That is going to result in at least 1 accidental death tonight. Lock in, Joker. This is just so buns, man. +3 Molt when blind is selected and resets when a Joker is sold. This is just terrible. Like, when would you ever want to take this? I'm just genuinely curious. All right, I'll make chat this promise. If we rip a throwback, I'll take this voucher. Yep, never happening, chat. Never happening, chat. Stay wanting. Stay wanting. Never happening. Anyway, have we modded our deck at all? We have Spades King. That's pretty cool. I guess we could Pokeball here. I kind of just want a deck fix. Nah, it's probably more efficient to Pokeball. Played Spades give +2 Molt and +10 chips when scored. Okay, I guess we're just playing Spades flushes, maybe? Probably we never go for the diamonds then, because even like 1+ Molt trigger is more than enough, right? We have a straight here, but I don't really care, to tell the truth. All right, we didn't get the flush. Lock in Joker, Madness Joker? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Also, I completely forgot about mail-in, but the fact that we cycled a bunch of cards. The fact that I didn't get value off of that once is a little sad. Great rebate value, man. Mods, time out someone unknown until I don't know. Normally I've come up with something funny to say, but just time out unknown until I like tell you not to. Okay, we get a magician from the hallucination. Low-key, this is white stake, so hallucination's probably staying in my lineup for like all eternity. If hand has 5 scoring cards, each have a 1 in 3 chance to retrigger. I mean, this is just funny, you know? Could do some lucky card shenanigans. You're gonna forget? Yeah, maybe. Well, they should have thought about that. Sue me. No, I'm just kidding. Let's just get lucky cards, I guess. This could just be a lucky card run, potentially. This works well with Oops as well. We've unlocked Oops because we've played, like... I don't even remember Oops' unlock condition, but I remember it being really easy. Let's discard the 8 for mail-in. Let's discard 2 8s for mail-in. Let's not draw any spades. You should have said that's the point. Yeah, but that would require me being funny, which, I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's see if we get any retriggers off of Shelter here. Shelter, lock in. Okay, you know what? He only retriggered 1 card, which is kind of ass, but he did retrigger the lucky card, so I'm not gonna hold it against little bro. All right. He did kind of fumble, but also, like, he hit it where it mattered, right? Like, he almost struck out, but the one that he hit was kind of a home run. So, like, we'll give it to him, right? Mods cast Testicular Torsion. One of my favorite things that Mitch says to me on not necessarily a basis, but just like every now and again, is he'll say the cast mend butt crack thing every now and again. Mods weld his windpipe. That sounds horrifying. Probably we just make a gold card, no? We've already seen Hearts Boss, so this gold is never getting debuffed. Mend butt crack? Yeah. You've never heard of that? Dude, that's fire. The duck is a really good... The duck is a really good econ engine, but we already have 2 pretty good econ engines. Kinda 3, kinda 4. And I think duck is like the least effective out of anything here besides maybe Shelter, but Shelter's funnier, so I'm keeping Shelter. And that's just kind of how it is, chat. That's just kind of how it is. If you do, in fact, get funny points on this channel. All right, let's do this. Steal. Okay. Not super impactful this early, but, like, maybe it'll do something. 3 of a kind. Probably I'm just going to do the... no, because we never get Shelter retriggers, right? So probably I just do this for more mail-in value. Econ on Oracle is just nerfed, specifically Ticket. That's true, man. I already know Bacon is, like, in shambles, dude. Bacon probably started day drinking since the Oracle update. Don't speak of Ticket, you'll summon Bacon. Nah, Bacon's too busy sulking, bro. Bacon's too busy sulking. I once told a girl I hope she develops taste buds in her butthole. That's crazy. It's not in the official banned picks, so not yet. Oh, that is true. That is true. Okay, well, my luck at drawing spades is just horrible here, so I almost want to discard the gold, but lucky for me, we never have to do that. Anyway, let's I don't even need to make steal here. Let's just play the winning hand, shall we? I don't need to, like, play anything else. Let's just hope that this gets retriggered. It doesn't. Let's absolutely go. Shelter's asleep at the wheel. Plus $3. We're chilling. Any mods in chat? No. The mods are on the computer. He's playing them right now. Yeah, true, idiot. What are you, blind? I'm playing the mods, buddy. Hello? Anyway. Great Ball's kind of meaningless. Let's take the money, but let's not take the money before taking the lucky cards. I guess we're just going full hog lucky cards, which I don't even think is that good of a play, but, like, it's white stake. We don't need to do good plays. We just need to do funny plays. Oh, duh, I'm so stupid and dumb. Yeah, you are, buddy. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed! Anyway. Ooh. Earn $1 at end of round. The first successful lucky card trigger each round increases payout by $2. This is, like, not good. but it's really funny, and we need to unlock them. So maybe we do this. Also, what are some easy unlocks that we can do? Because I need to be unlocking things because, like, that's how Balatro works. Play a 5-card hand that contains only gold cards. Lose 5 runs. All right, well, I won't have to work too hard at that. Play 200 hands, play faces, sell jokers. All right, it seems like a lot of these I'm going to get just by not having to try, so maybe I won't worry about that too much on the second ever Modded Monday. Egg seems kind of mid on this deck anyway, where our econ is just limited so much, so maybe we don't do this. Return scored cards to hand after first play of round if no discards were used. This seems really funny, but it seems like something that is just wholly unapplicable with the game plan that I'm doing right now. Doug Trio could maybe be a fit, but probably not. You know what else is fire? Napalm. I mean, like, you're not wrong, but like that you're kind of putting a damper on things, man. Like that kind of just ruined the mood. I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, that's just like, I don't know, man. Fit check for my napalm area. Hello? Bro said Helldivers reference. Bro's been playing Wait ever since that came out on Xbox. Hasn't been the same. Hasn't been the same. Bro, I haven't served Super Earth in so long. I gotta get back at it. All right, infinite mail-in value. Not that it really matters on this deck, but it is what it is. We'll play all of the lucky cards in the world, and none of them are going to get re-triggered because Shelder is asleep at the wheel, but we're going to win the blind, and that's what matters. Never mind, Shelder's going to immediately sense that I'm talking shit and is going to lock in and give us a bunch of money that doesn't even matter because of the deck that we're playing. Okay. Shock's the only one with funny points because he looks funny and built funny. Yeah, can we get a ban on that, dude? Anyway. Eevee? Nah. Tink-a-Tink. Played cards give +5 molt. Kind of funny. When blind is selected, debuff 12 non-steal cards in your deck. No. Okay, so only I watched K-pop Demon Hunters. Bet. I've heard so many people talk about that, and I still don't know what that is. I still don't know what that even is. Like, I know what it is. I haven't watched it, though. Anyway. Let's rip this pack. What are we looking at here? Does this copy the seal? It's the gold thing that doesn't copy the seal, right? Yeah, that copies the seal. Okay, that's perfect. And then we can Terra Orb the... No, Shelter doesn't do anything if we Terra Orb it, and I really don't feel like Terra Orbing anything else. Maybe we just hang some cards with the Firestone. Maybe we energize Jigglypuff. I feel like Jigglypuff kind of falls off if we play our cards right, though. Smash like Balatro, playing cards right. Get it? Anyway, let's keep re-rolling. Runner? Nah. L Ragebait? What do you mean L Ragebait? Hello? It's so good, I really do recommend it. Hell yeah. Movie like with popcorn in the cinema. Popcorn like Balala. Hello? By the way, there's a bug that makes gold cards give $1 per gold card above $50. Well, I will be exploiting this if I get the chance to. I appreciate you bringing this to my attention. The Cadaver. Hand must contain a face card. I am going to go out on a limb and say that this is not going to be the biggest of deals for us. I'm just going to keep it a stack, chat. I do not foresee this being such a big issue. I'm going to play this because we're going to get a lucky trigger. I literally knew it. I literally knew it. Wow. No rebate value. That's very pog. All right, let's just play this, I guess. Coolio. Yep, still no rebate value. Love this game. I'm just going to cycle like an idiot because I want that rebate value. Okie dokie. Cycle one more shitter just for mail-in value. Yes. Okay. Let's do this. Yay, molt cards. Whee. Yay. Oh, look at that. Look, molt cards. Whee. Yay. Okay. Let's play a fistful of lucky cards. Gimme money. Yes. Doesn't actually matter again because, you know, we're on this deck, but you know, whatever. It's fine. You should do playing with viewers stream tomorrow because I want it. I mean, maybe, bruh. I don't know. We can grab the telescope just to unlock it, even though I think that's kind of bad because I don't want to just be relegated to playing straight up flushes, but it is what it is at this point. I feel like with how much money we're making right now, we should just always spend down. I don't know if that's a bad idea, but like that's kind of what I want to do. Can I get a Moonstone just to evolve this Jigglypuff? Because I genuinely don't remember if this Jigglypuff is worth keeping. We'll pop another Metal Coat just for another Purple Seal. Take you, because sometimes you're useful. Ghastly is really funny, but I don't even necessarily know if I want it here. Maybe it's better than Hallucination. Yeah, we can take it. We can always take a Ghastly, right? Right, we can always take a Ghastly. Ghastly's just a silly little guy. Anyway, let's do this. Just to hang some cards. I think this is how that works, right? Yeah, okay. Cards have been hung. People are sad, but that's okay. People gotta be sad sometimes to enjoy the good times. We could maybe play a linking chord here, but I don't really feel like it. The rescores if played adjacent to another scoring copper card. I don't think this matters for right now, so I'm just gonna run that back. Zawarudo. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'll take Zawarudo. Excuse me. Can't get into the multiplayer Discord for a week, so I want to play multiplayer. What? Why can't you get into the Discord for a week? Let's play all the lucky cards. I guess we could discard just for like... No, we don't even really... I mean, I guess we could find another lucky card, but... Yeah. Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. I made a new Discord account. I forgot that was like even a thing. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Ship it. Shelter, do your thing. Por favor. Okay, already kind of fumbling. Yep. Yep, just re-trigger every card that isn't lucky. No, that's actually like super cool. I appreciate that, Shelter. No, that's actually... No. Like I'm not mad or anything. That's just like, you know, I love that you would do that, right? That's like really cool and shit. That's pretty cool. Let's rip this. I guess we're just high carding since we've been playing so much for the rebate. Transforms into leftmost Joker with perishable and a colorless sticker at end of shop. Nah. Nah. This is really funny for multiplayer, by the way. Red Joker, Shiny Stone. Probably don't need either of those. Yamper's cool, but I don't want to pivot straights at this point, even though technically I guess we could. Let's just pop this immediately. So I don't got to worry about like finding something to use it on. We killed all one suit. That's fine by me. Let's rip this. Actually, secret tech here. Is this increase left? This is increase left. Bang. Mail-in value. I mean, I'm just kind of goated with it, chat. I'm not going to lie. Just get 2 Dittos and cycle it. Yeah, it excludes Ditto. That is unfortunately impossible. Let's do this. Just try and get more spades. Mail-in hit. I'm the GOAT. All right. Ship this. And if I don't get any spades, I am going to cry. Okay, that works. What about Invis Jonkler? Maybe. Hello, Crocs. Been on Zagnors. Man's at Baron Mime. Oh, is Zagnor Nanin for tempting? Wait, that's actually sick. That's actually so pog. All right, let's ship this. Meowth's about to evolve because it has a Giga payout. So this is what I'm saying. The lucky cards on this deck, of all things, maybe I should have went for a funnier strat, because we're going to get like one lucky card hit, and then just all the money that we make after that is just like meaningless. Anyway, earn $9 at end of round, 1 in 5 chance to earn double. First successful lucky card trigger each round increases payout by $2. At this point in the game, we have mail-in rebate, we have Persian that is like kind of insane. I think I'm just going to always spend down in the shop. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I think that's low-key the play here. We could do a Moonstone to buff Jigglypuff, but there's nothing that I really care to level up here. I guess we could save it. What other options do we have? Deck fixing with Firestone. We could pocket a linking cord to evolve Haunter immediately. Maybe that's a good play. The downside of Oracle deck is detrimental. Yeah, what's the upside of this deck? You start with a medium, and there's, I want to say one other thing. Yeah, you start with a medium and clearance sale, so it's easier to buy things, easier to deck fix, but you also get less money as a whole, like much less money as a whole. I feel like Leaf Stone, as much as I want to take it for the meme, is just kind of worthless here. I think I'm going to do this angle and then try and get a Ghastly, or not a Ghastly, a Gengar as fast as I can, because I think that would be really funny. You could take the piggy bank, no? It's not really an upside and downside, considering it was made for multiplayer where both players have the same thing. I mean, yeah, I guess, but like, it's still like balancing-wise, an upside and a downside, no? I don't think any of these really mean anything to me. I might just fool for a Jupiter here, Loki. Focus Shock playing flush runs? Chat, clip it? Chat, clip it? I think if we were playing like pairs here, then this guy would be really good, but nah. Nah. Alright, let's play this. We're gonna be going into, we're gonna be losing like giga money here, but that's okay. Get a purple seal, moon card, that's horrible. We'll sell you. Getting no mail-in value, that's absolutely huge. Flushes are so awesome, bro. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Well, on White Stake, they are. On White Stake, you're actually kind of cooking with that take. I'm talking too much. Econ Major was a bad idea. You're chilling. Holy shard, I beat the black deck? Hell yeah. GGWP, man. That's like the worst deck out of the way. That's huge. Alright, I'm gonna just fool for this immediately, or I forgot what it was even called. You know what I mean. Twisted Spoon for that immediately, just so we can evolve this Ghastly as fast, or this Haunter as fast as possible after this Ghastly evolves. Okay, we get a bunch of money. Ooh, the Magician is so fun. Does it fit into this run, though? I kind of don't want to get rid of mail-in, even though I probably absolutely could at this point with Persian. I think I'm going to skip the... No, I gotta go for the Magician. The Magician is just so fun. I think I'm going to get out of mail-in. I know mail-in is probably better here than Persian, but Persian fits more with like the lucky card thing that I'm trying to do. Surely I misread the name of the streamer, playing flushes and yapping forever. This has got to be Unseen stream. True, and playing mods? Yo, maybe I'm just a doppelganger, chat. You ever think about that? All right, we're going to take a diamond card, because even though that doesn't fit with what I'm trying to do, that's just broken. Got ace on my GEDs. Now we wait for the other grades. Huge. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Genuinely congrats, dude. That's sick. Okay, now what do? Now we, I guess, just blow this. Make a king and a queen out of these, and then the Haunter immediately evolves, and that gives us access to a bunch of goofy negative jokers. And now we just like full cycle for lucky cards, lucky spades, preferably. Also, I should have kept some discards open for the purple seals. Now I'm just gonna ship this so that I don't pass away by not drawing spades. Huge. I might still pass away. I haven't been keeping track of my score, and I only have Jigglypuff as scoring. I might actually die here, unless we hit hella re-triggers. Nope, never mind. We're chilling. Thanks, guys. It's been a rough couple of months. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man, but that's genuinely, like, a fantastic achievement. So I hope that it gets better for you, dude. You deserve it. Prime Rib goes really well in this build, but there's not really anything that I want to get out of for Frosted Prime Rib. Okay, so in 6 rounds, we get a negative Joker. Well, I mean, we're like damn near... We've damn near beaten the entire game at that point, so like I don't know if that actually matters, but still. We will strength you, Magician. Bro, I need me an oops. Were you gone for a while, or did I just miss the last few? I put like notices, so to speak, in Discord. I've been gone for a while. I had like not such a fun weekend. I don't know. I had like this past weekend, I had like 2 really bad back-to-back bouts of insomnia, which was very not fun. Yeah, this guy never streams. True. Washed fucking streamer. Washed fucking streamer. Excuse me. Probably we just Moonstone here to evolve the Jigglypuff, right? Just put it on pair. I don't even really care what it hits there. I just want to evolve them. Universe, sure. Gives chips and molt from last hand type played. Is this not just better Jigglypuff? I don't know what Jigglypuff... I know what it evolves into. I don't know what Wigglytuff does. So I think we should have taken that, but I'm going to maybe elect to not do that just to see what it does. Okay, let's do this now for more purple seals. Let's actually do this and see if we get any spades. Nope. Very cool. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, a little bit. We're chilling, though. It's not a huge deal, right? It's alright. It happens. Play the lucky card. Does this re-trigger 5 scoring cards? Okay. Never mind. I'm going to pitch you. I guess I'm just playing this, honestly. Get a blue seal. Probably, I really want to use this for the magician value, but I think it's just not worth. I guess I can hold on to it, though, because we only have 1 blue seal in hand. I think what it means is that the Joker gives molt and chips of the poker hand you played. Yeah, I know what that Joker does. I just didn't know what Jigglypuff would do once it evolved. See, because I was expecting this to be an X-molt Joker, but it's not. Played spade cards give +2 molt, +30 chips, and the card's total chips when scored. See, like, this is kind of buns. So I was expecting this to maybe be better than the thing that we just saw that I passed, but it's really not. Virtual packs crash the game. Kind of want to buy this one anyway, just to put it in the collection, but they crash the game. So I think that's a no. I think that is a nope-ski. Take a black hole. Reroll here. Muck. Not that good. Pichu would be phenomenal if I could actually, like, live while using that. First time score exceeds 15k, make played hand score 0. That could honestly end up being just a slight bit of an issue. Black hole, my beloved. You're chilling. I do what you meant. I do what you meant. Okay, I'm gonna play this right away because I'm expecting this to go over the cap. I don't know if it will, but I am expecting this to go over the cap. Yep, it sure did. Okay. We will discard all of these. Probably don't need to, but I want to play relatively conservatively so that I don't just, like, pass away. Because this is, like, a semi-funny run. Goldeen ticket would be fire. We have, like, how many gold cards? I feel like that's not that great. I guess for the golden exploit, yeah, maybe I should have taken that. Kind of forgot about that. I don't know. It is what it is. Shelder, let's see some retriggers. I also need a water stone. I kind of forgot that Shelder can evolve low-key. Don't break? Okay. Gengar's down to 4 rounds. Version's just going to refill my entire money bar, so to speak. What does the blade do? I wasn't taking this run. The blade. Am I stupid? What do you mean the blade? Reroll surplus. So mods. What's good, Odin? Yes, mods. Just saw Happy September from all my friends and family. We have 27 out of 30 birthdays on September. This is not happy for an introvert. Holy shit. That is crazy. Went to watch karaoke on Friday like usual, but the karaoke DJ was sick, and with nothing to watch, I just drank the whole time and got blackout drunk. That's certainly a night. That's certainly a night. I meant what mods, and they reworked some of the jokers I see. Yeah, they've reworked specifically Gengar and also Persian. Mods are Pokemon, Lost Edition, Bunko, Nito's Jokers, multiplayer for the decks, and I think there might be one other that I'm forgetting. Chat, if that is the case, help a brother out. Appreciate y'all. The blade was the last boss. Oh, my bad. Yeah. The first time you go over, I think it's 50. So, like, the boss was 10k. So, the first hand that you play that is that plus 50%. So, in that case, it was 15k. It just doesn't get scored. Are you playing Pokemon? Oh, God, this is too much for my poor brain. We're playing a lot of mods today. Welcome in 3. We'll level up high card just because, like, why not, I guess. Exclamation mark mods. I do have to make a mods command. I was going to make a mods command and then just link the entire mod pack in the Discord. I'll see you tomorrow. I think my brain is going to explode trying to comprehend this. Yeah, you're chilling. Pokemon Lost Edition, Nito's Jokers, Balatro multiplayer, and what else? Bunko. If I didn't say Bunko, that was the one that I missed. Bunko. Well, yeah, there's like Glumbus and Shock Baron and stuff like that, but those aren't like content mods. Those are just goofy, silly, like rework graphics mods. Again, Joel Dean? Probably not, right? Photo is kind of funny here. We could do Shelder. We could do Photo Shelder. Photoder. Photostir. Photostir flows off the tongue. It's no photo, Chad, but like Photostir's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, we don't need no photo. Gengar seems more balanced. It can still hit the negative and already negative jokers. Yeah. Oh, you're playing that new one someone linked in the Discord? Oh, no. I'm not. I still have to get to that, but there's so many mods, like, before it, shall we say, in the queue, that people want me to play. So, like, I probably will play that one, but I haven't even looked at it just because there's, like, a ton of mods ahead of it that we still need to play. Okay, we'll do this. These are going to get scored and then fixed, which is pretty sick. We can, I guess, just play a lucky high card. Try and look for some more seals, I guess. All right, tragic. Glass in the back. Let's ship it. Shelter. Okay, we got a molt trigger, but like Shelter, lock in. Okay, you re-triggered the glass. Never mind. Why did you saying no sound so close to that one scene in JoJo's with the cherry? Huh? What should I call the command for the Modded Monday mod list? Call it BMM. Triple M goes hard. What is Triple M, though? Because this is Balatro Modded Monday. What would MMM be? MMM does look cooler, but I'm not understanding where it's coming from. This is like way too late for me to care enough to pick it up. I will be taking the Ice Stone, though. Modded Monday mods. I feel like BMM for Balatro Modded Monday is better. No. Mods, throw it to a poll. Exclamation mark BMM or exclamation mark triple M. BMM already stands for Balatro Mod Manager. Oh, you're so right. All right. I feel like, bro, like but if I put like triple M, exclamation mark triple M in like a channel title, like I have exclamation mark Discord, exclamation mark YT in my channel title. Nobody's gonna know what the hell exclamation mark triple M is referring to. Nobody's gonna know what the hell that means. I put the manager command as exclamation mark manager. Maybe just do exclamation mark mods is like not the same thing though. I don't know. Unknown. I trust you. I trust you. Just put it as whatever you see fit, man. Nobody needs to know. Just do it. That is literally the antithesis of like what we're supposed to be doing, bruh. People are supposed to know. Your mods and regulars do know, but so we can do it when people ask. Yeah, I know, but like I don't want people to have to ask is the point. Like I want it to be, I don't know if conclusive is the right word, but I want it to be like, you know, easily identifiable as opposed to maybe cryptic is not a good, yeah, intuitive is maybe where I'm getting. I want people to ask for rage bait, bro. Gengar is great until he chooses the same Joker over and over again and you get no new negatives. Yeah, but we're playing white stakes, like it's fine. It's alright. If that happens, I just crash out and then we move on. Alright, let's make 2 glass. Neither of them break. I'm actually just a champion at this game. We can Abyss, I guess. 6th Sense value, am I right? There's an extension I saw. It triggers on specific words and questions. Maybe. Maybe that could be a thing. Let me just do this for the magician effect. No. Now let me do this. Now let me do this. Magician, anytime you want to wake up, buddy, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Anytime you want to, you know, step on the gas, so to speak. How about exclamation mark ML mod list? I'm thinking just exclamation mark mods, man. And then I'll just put that that command only in the title only on Monday, right? Is exclamation mark mods not just like super enticing? Or yeah, like exclamation mark mod list. Magician Joker popping off. Yeah, for real. Rose putting in work. All right, all these are buns. Exclamation mark mod list seems like a happy medium, so to speak. Seltzer. Oh, I love this guy. This is misprint, but for chips. He's really funny, and he can give you up to like 200 chips, so he's just better. Exclamation mark mods. See, that's kind of what I'm saying, but I think mod list is also on the same caliber of like I would be okay with that. Ancient Joker. No, we're already committed to spades. I'm just gonna do goof shit. It's white steak, man. No. No. Fool. We can fool for strength, I guess. Or for maybe something else if a, you know, if I get bestowed something. Does that guy not crash? Huh? Exclamation mark played a flush, bro. I mean, I kind of just want to use this to get more, like, not area in my more space in my consumable slots, but we'll see. Let's go. I'm sorry, that's still the funniest thing I've ever witnessed you do. Shut up! I'm just kidding. Okay, that works perfectly. I appreciate it, someone unknown. Thank you. That works. That's beautiful. Many thanks. Okay, let's do increases left. Let's just, I guess, excuse me, do this. And then we can do this. This is all just kind of arbitrary, but I'm kind of just fishing for Magician Joker value, which he's making it very difficult for me to get, but that's neither here nor there. Let's do this. Okay, I guess we can toast shit. That works, sure. Okay. Purple seal. Chariot, we'll put it on the blue seal, despite the fact that it's polychrome, so that probably makes no sense. Need a Clash Royale mod, bro. I think the best bet for the build is the mod that boosts chances. Yeah, like Venonat would be fire. We have Oops unlocked on this profile, so Oops would also be fire. Like, dude, just like anything like that. Lust is huge. Magician, just like any time that you want to do anything besides just look pretty up there, let me know. We can figure something out. Let me do this. Now I'm just like kind of curious how many rounds Magician can go without triggering. It's the Minecraft sound effect. That's hilarious. Yeah, this is really funny. I love that. Let's take this into a pack just so we can use more tarot cards, even though this is like completely worthless. Just use it on one card. Final. Okay, we got like the worst one though. That's so buns, man. Okay, let's do this. That's gonna be all that he triggers with too, isn't it? Let's do this. Gold. I usually get molt from that guy, so like gold is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Don't need him. Joker gains +2 molt every 9 cards discarded. Nah. This is red card, but like better. But also it's too late for that. Methinks. Just do this. Try and get some more random spades. Cool. That didn't work. Cards cannot be deselected for the boss. That is almost assuredly going to result in my death. Spaceman Wheel of Fortune procs are a 1 in 4 chance and they already feel impossible. It's no wonder getting a 1 in 6 Joker to proc feels impossible. Yeah, that's pretty true, honestly. That is pretty true. No lucky trigger. Sag. It's okay. Hello, purple seals. Are the purple seals in the room with us? Bang. Priestess. Oh, wait, that clouded my... Oh, okay, whatever. Use a Mars. Have you heard of Gross Michelle? True! Wait, you're actually cooking. Feel like it dies every second? Only when you really need it, though. Only when you're desperate for it to stay. Otherwise, it lives forever. Otherwise, he's literally immortal. Yay, no more glass, bro. Oh, okay, that's actually really good, though. Negative Magician Joker? Wait, that's actually kind of fire, no? Let's sell that. Let's take the Celestial. We gotta take this run into Endless until we get Persian to 50 bucks. Yeah, maybe. That would be kind of funny. Gengar chose 6. Yeah, that's fine. I guess we're taking it into Endless anyway. Is Harmony even worth here? Everything else just sucks, but like we could maybe get a Spectral card. Let's just do this. We also need a Water Stone. Yeah. Two antis and you get maybe a new Joker, right? Abyss the 2. Yeah, I guess we're trying to make this into a face card. Makes sense. Nope. That's not happening. I'll go one more. Everstone, Cringe, Vulpix. Not really what I'm looking for. Let's do this, because purple seals are pretty cool. Zawarudo, sure. Wish I had more consumable space, man. Just pop this guy. Unfortunate. Is Abyss 2 cards or 1? It's only 1. Banana, second best Balatro fruit. What are we thinking is the best then? What am I missing? What is it? What else is a fruit in Balatro? Hello? Pear. Okay. Okay, I should have seen that was ginger syrup as well. I should have seen that coming from a mile away. I'm so sad that I just got baited there. But yeah, +2 indeed. How's your night going? It's not going so bad, man. How are you doing? Okay, can I get like any better? Okay, thank you for giving me that right as I, I'm not even gonna go there. Let's do this. Shelter. Shelter my goat. Shelter my goat. Jupiter card with the Firestone. Pretty sick. 32 clams. Pick up an Emperor. Go into the Arcana pack. Let's try and hang some non-spades. Let's pop you and just see what's in the box. We can do this to hang non-spades. We can do this, I guess. And then we can just lust for the money. Incantation. Yippee! That's pretty cool. We'll take him. That's not really what I want in this build. Take abstract. Probably should have taken abstract. Okay. Well, you're giving me +0 molt, but you're temperance value, and you could also do something else potentially, so we'll take you. This is like the exact opposite of what I want to be doing, and neither of these matter. Okay, perfect. The toaster is giga deck fixing, I just realized. Yeah, toast is kind of broken for deck fixing. I feel like that's like probably its most prominent feature. Maybe not its most prominent, because ×3 on trigger is also insane, but like, such reliable deck fixing is nothing to sneeze at, right? Me spending ante after ante fixing with trading card only to keep getting purple seal bottom draws anyways. True. True. Let's just sell this. Put the planet card in the bag. Retrigger my gold seal. Thank you, Shelter. Appreciate it, dog. Okay, that didn't win. That's pretty sick. Not to worry. Oh, shit. Well, I did forget the boss. There's at least that. Justice. I think I have to do this because I couldn't deselect the glass after enhancing it. No golden ticket, Sag. It's okay. Can we do that multiplayer deck that does 1 rank above and below after this? Yeah, I'd be down for that. I would be super down. Let's pop the Jupiter, cash out 31 clams. Blind packs. This is a really bad voucher, I'm not gonna lie. On like gold stake, and especially since Bunko adds so many stakes and then diamond stake is added by Lost Edition, this is maybe really good for like later in the game, but like on white stake, this is just ass. What is a blind pack? You open a pack and it gives you 3 boss blinds, and whichever one you take, it replaces the boss blind at the end of the ante. Which, like, again, on high stakes, that's, like, pretty cool, but on white stake, I feel like it's just, like, horrid, right? I mean, I'm taking it anyway, because I don't remember if we've unlocked it, but... Could clutch up? I mean, yeah, it's not, like, the worst, but I don't know. I don't think it's super necessary. We could take a red Joker. We could take Doug Trio. Probably I'll just take a red Joker here. Take a Boldor as well. Let's look in here. Sure. I'd really love to see a Waterstone. I probably passed one up because I keep forgetting that I like want those. But I would love to see one. Red Joker uses the same ratio as Bootstrap and blue does Bull. Oh. I'm going to redeem this and immediately refund it just cuz. All right, I got you. Can you refund your own redeem? If you can't, I'll hook it up. I'll hook a brother up. But I genuinely don't know if that's something you can do. The Gradient deck seems really fun, but I'm bad at Balatro. If that's the deck that you suggested, I think it's really fun. I think Gradient is pretty sick. Yeah, we can. Okay, pog. Just get one little lucky trigger. Dude, Persian being at $25 is hilarious. It's not even like the best thing in the world because we're on this deck in particular, but it's just like really funny to me. I don't know. Okay, hella gold seals. Can I get like 1 purple seal? Uno, por favor. Tragic. No spectral either. All right, well, smash like. That is phenomenal. Might die here because I have no glass. Again, it's white stake. I haven't been paying attention to my score. Okay, we got lucky triggers. Surely we're chilling. We're chilling. Just realized with Venomoth, Persian would give 50 bucks. It's a 1 in 5. Isn't Venomoth only +2 to odds? It is still kind of broken. Retrigger last played card and scoring 2 additional times. So this is Chad, but the last card. I mean, this is just, like, better than Red Joker, right? Especially if we have glass. Is this not just better Chad? I think replay is just more broken Chad. I mean, then get Oops. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Oops is what we're looking for, right? Oops is just kind of nasty here. Pupusas have been made? I don't know what that is. Birria and mozzarella. Okay, well, you sold me. Well, you sold me. I don't even need to know what that is. Needle, we're probably fine. Plant is a little annoying. The Tine? Each most played rank is debuffed. So Kings, probably. I just want to see how this works. Fluorescent. Abstract. Probably not. +1 discard if played hand contains a straight. This is like so good for gold stake, man. Each queen is debuffed. Okay, interesting. Replay seems disgusting. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Replay just seems like better Chad. And, like, we don't need a better Chad. Chad's already kind of gross, man. That's the skip-off art? I thought it was slightly different. Is it literally the same? That's Lost Edition. That is, in fact, just skip-off? Wait, I thought it was slightly, like, different. Did they literally just rip skip-off? Wait. I didn't unlock it, so it's not going to be in my collection. We need to find that again. Was it actually just skip-off? Alright, we'll play the toast here. Mexican version of dumpling. Oh, gotcha. Bro, that sounds so good. I ain't even gonna lie. Skip off should be last page of collection. Yeah, that's not. No, that wasn't skip off, bruh. Was it maybe old art for skip off? Did skip off's art get changed? Because that art was different. Would replay trigger the same card as hanging Chad if high card? I'm almost certain it would. Because it's the last card used in scoring, not the last card played. Let's just ship this, honestly. We'll rotate you for you. This might not even win because it's big blind, but kind of just playing it for the money. I'm pretty confident we can top deck more spades if need be. And we do not need be. Giga money. Waiting for food to cool off is such a scam. I like so agree with you, man. It is a scam. Chat, I know this is a deranged take, so feel free for me to or feel free to disagree with me. But I think the majority of food in the world is better cold. I'm not gonna lie. Like we had, for example, y'all are gonna call me insane for this, but I don't give a fuck because it was delicious. We had Italian sausage last night for dinner, right? Got done with my work today. You know, got a video out, etc. and so on. Looked in the fridge, leftover Italian sausage. What are you eating in the winter? I'm not saying that like I just eat cold food, but I think the majority of food is better cold. You want to eat rice cold. No, rice sucks when it's been in the fridge because it dehydrates. Rice is unbearable cold. Rice is unbearable cold. That's like one of a handful of exceptions to that rule. But like, dude, we had Italian sausage last night. We had some left over in the fridge. Got done with my work today before my girlfriend came over. Had one for lunch. Sausage is not better cold. What? You do cold ice cream? Listen, that's that's where I draw the line. Cold ice cream. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Cold ice cream? Anyway, I have the opposite take. I know because I disagreed with you, and I think more people would agree with your take. So like, I don't even hate. I can fully admit that I am wrong with that take, but I don't care. Had Italian sausage this afternoon for my lunch. Put it in a bun. Ripped that bitch cold. You said most foods are better cold. I stick by it. I stick by it. I'm 100% serious. I'm 100% serious. I stand by it. Maybe better cold is deranged, but I think just as good cold is maybe what I would errata my take to be, so to speak. I think the majority of foods are just as good cold. Maybe not better though. But like, bro, I will constantly just rip like cold food. Let me get a cold steak with cold mashed potatoes and cold broccoli and cold gravy. Unironically, that one time that I cooked steaks and posted them in the Discord, I cooked 2 steaks, cash out for 40, more like 0. Yeah, true. That one time I posted steaks in the Discord, cooked 2, and a Caesar salad. I made a Caesar salad on the side. Ate 1 steak and half the Caesar salad for dinner that night before stream. Next day, Caesar salad out of the fridge, steak out of the fridge, rip that bitch cold. Rip that bitch cold. Ultra Ball, go. No, it's just definitely Waterstone here. I don't even know if Waterstone is necessarily worth it, but I'm taking him just so we can finally evolve Shelder. Shelder's been with us for the from the very beginning. I think I'm definitely taking him. So when it's discarded, it's destroyed, and it gets discarded if it's held. So the Silver Seal, I mean, we can just take that and turn it into like a rock or something, right? That's not that big of a deal. Streamer, you're insane. I'm literally not. I'm literally not. It's good. It's good, bruh. I'm sorry. Discarding cards plays them and subtracts scored value. What? This blind is just play pairs or lose. Hello? I've never disagreed with you so wholeheartedly. Listen, I'm sorry, but like, dude. There was Blueprint in the Ultra Ball? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. We'll never know. Papa Lily. Sure, we'll do this just for the item. Make a rock. Sure. Make a rock. Sure. Minus 6 cents value. I don't give one fuck. Lust card, hit me up. Pop you. Huge. Huge pull. Huge pull. We'll do this just so we can keep the Silver Seal. And then probably I just ship this. I can just do this, honestly. Okay. I have the opposite end of the spectrum take. Nearly everything is improved by heating up. I don't know, man. You get a negative this round, sell Quagsire. I don't even know what bro was doing. Oh yeah, this guy's ass. Yeah, no, that's definitely the play. Excuse me. That is almost certainly the play. You're right. Hang him. We'll put a pin in that. Let's just ship this. I want the item card more than I want the planet. My sister, for some reason, likes melted ice cream as much as normal ice cream. See, that's deranged. See, that's wild. I don't know about that, bro. I like how I said... Okay. I like how... First off, I like how I said I was going to sell the Sire, and then I didn't. Second off, this was foil. and it just got overwritten. So cool. So cool. Yeah, this is not skip off. Unless it was like old skip off art or some shit. That is not skip off. It says replace edition. Well, I'll be. Ultra Ball. Crobat. This is just vampire, but funny. Chips for bonus and stone, plus mult for molten wild, X mult for steel and glass, dollars for golden lucky. Do I even want this if we're doing lucky card things? The smileys there and everything, compare them. Hang on. It's like more realistic at a different angle. I don't know why everybody's freaking out about this. They're not very similar. That's what I'm saying. Now y'all got me like... Now I swear that there's like some Mandela effect. Now, never mind, I'm delusional. You might be delusional, but you've also gaslit me into thinking like, oh yeah, a previous version of Skip Off in multiplayer was just this art, and then Lost Edition ripped it. I don't even know what people are talking about. I'm scared. I mean, me for real, man. All the cookies and candies people say to try frozen are all better after a few seconds in the microwave. Cookies? I could see that. Candies? Sans like two things. Flat out wrong. Flat out wrong. Got you with the hydrate existence. Thank you. Cookies, I would say that's a fairly agreeable take, but candy, I don't know, man. Okay, we could get Vessel, where we probably die. We could get Chartreuse Chamber, which only messes with Pokemon types. Probably the most enticing here. Excess score this ante adds to this blind's required score. So Vessel, slightly less bad Vessel, or Crimson Heart, but has a chance to do nothing. Gee, I wonder which one I'm taking. I kind of want to sell Crobat. Crobat's honestly not... I'm not really loving Crobat that much. Each played 2, 3, 5, or 7 gives +5 molt and +7 chips when scored. I mean, I don't care about this whatsoever, but I kind of just want to unlock Annihilate. Crobat strips all of our lucky cards, which, like, I don't think it's a huge deal at the end of the day, but, like, no. Don't do that! Okay, well, I kind of just want you now. I love how Modded Monday is essentially just Pokemon Plus. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Pokemon dominates the Jokers. Well, it's just because Pokemon doesn't have any unlockable Jokers. Everything in the Pokemon mod is unlocked immediately after you install the mod. So, like, I have a separate profile that I was playing last night just because I was, like, kind of chilling. Where it's just these exact mods, but it's an unlock all profile. Then Pokemon isn't as prominent, but yeah, when we're this early in the game, just because Pokemon, everything is unlocked, the Joker pool kind of eclipses the other stuff. But that's all right. It is what it is. Let's take you. I kind of want to take this Lax just because we have like no X-Molt, but I feel like we're probably fine at this point with just X-Molt on trigger. That was like kind of a trading card. Maybe I should have taken that. Oh well. By the way, guys, Kai Cenat has a hype train of 5 right now. Just some fun facts. Hello? What do you mean a hype train of 5? What does that even mean? I know what a hype train is, but like, what do you mean a hype train of 5? Of Cinco? Who? Kita, there's no way you don't know who Kai Cenat is. I'm just going to keep it a stack. There's just genuinely no shot that you don't know who Kai Cenat is. I would be floored. Kai Cenat is the short guy, right? I mean, relatively speaking. I mean, relatively speaking. I don't know. He's kind of towering. No, that's shock. Okay. Not me, but okay. What the fuck does keep it a stack even mean? Keep it a buck. Like, you know. Keep it, it's synonymous with keep it real. I don't even know why I started saying it. I just say it all the time now. I feel shame. It's not something you should feel shame over. It's just kind of funny. It's incomprehensible to my terminally online brain that anybody could have not heard about Kai Cenat by now. By this point in history. Please don't get delayed gratification value. What do you mean? Yeah, I guess we can discard for purple seals. I want to unlock Flush 5, though. Just for completionist on this profile. You're better off not knowing Kai Cenat, but like how? Yeah, kinda. A stack equals a stack of money, $1 money, a buck. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Do I die if I play this ever? I feel like I might. Primeape's doing literally nothing. I should have taken Snorlax. I think Snorlax for this blind specifically also does nothing. I think we're just going to ship it. We have a steel and a diamond card in hand. I guess we'll just do this one at a time, looking for our lowly purple seals. All right, well, very pog. That's kind of worthless, honestly. We can still take it, though. I mean, a seal is a seal at the end of the day. What is your opinion of my hot take, Shock? Hot take, I like reheating basic Domino's pizza in the microwave better than the normal pizza. I have had Domino's probably like twice in my entire life, so I honestly don't know how much of a hot take that is. I'm going to leave that up to chat to whether or not to decide you're cooked or not. Calc with mods does not work. Yeah, I don't even know why I have Calc, honestly. Oh, it's because of the multiplayer mod I forgore. Yeah, but Calc with mods works like 1% of the time. I'm back. I've been in this guy's chat, and he's playing Hollow Knight, so of course I have to. I mean, fair, bruh. Yeah, I can always take another diamond card. I think diamond cards are just that broken. Takes pretty hot because he microwaved it. That, you know, that is true. That is true. Times 1.3 chips. Nah. Ooh. The elusive photo Chad, but not really combo? Okay. Okay, we're cooking. I don't want this. I don't want Dunsparce. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, no types that we care about have been debuffed, evidently. It's Johto, Jad. Where do we get Johto, Jad? Hello? Oh no, Persian's debuffed. No, does that actually even matter? I don't know how that works, but like, does that do anything? I'm gonna try and find the Flush 5 every time. I don't even care. I can discard one of you now. I don't even think that matters in honesty. Let's just go for like steel, I guess. Rulebook and Cloyster is like photo chat, but actually garbage. Y'all, which fast food place has the best fries for reheating in the microwave? Probably just Mickey D's, right? Because they're like, microwave is not the way to reheat fries. I mean, no, but like, that's not the hypothetical, right? Probably just Mickey D's because they're fried. Okay, another hot take that people are probably also going to get pissed at me for. Mickey D's fries, so overglazed, man. So incredible. Like, almost comically overglazed. Almost comically overglazed, man. McDonald's fries suck ass when microwaved. Okay, I just have to disagree with that, actually. Even though I just said I don't really love them, I just have to disagree. KFC fries, so much better. I don't think I've ever had KFC a singular time in my entire life. So this is another take where I might just throw it to chat. Hot take, streamer should win instead of yapping about microwave. Hot take, time out that chatter for 6 years straight. Just kidding. Kind of. Anyway, we got a new high score. Let's go into endless just because, like, why not? I don't even really want to, I'm not gonna lie. I guess we have Gengar, though, so, like, maybe there's some funny shit that we can do. Okay, this is really funny, but, like, it's also really bad because we want to get, we want to eventually get, like, things that increase our odds, right? And this just dies immediately upon doing that. I don't know. McDonald's fries aren't good when microwaved. What? They're, like, the exact same. When you microwave McDonald's fries, 1 in 20 is not that big. Yeah. But if we get stuff that increases odds. You're going to legitimately ask us to time out someone sometime, and we literally just won't. No, you guys will know. You guys will know when it's legitimate. You take the blueprint. I mean, I'm taking it anyway, but, like, I don't know. No, I'm always taking it here. What was I even just saying? Hello? What is this? Sell this card to link together up to 4 selected playing cards. No. Played cards give times 1.5 mult for times 0.15. Jesus, mult for each spade held in hand. Changes every round though. The only reason I like Mickey D's fries is because I like salt. They're literally, dude, like, Mickey D's fries are just so overrated. I'm sorry. Shittiest Baron ever? Yeah, pretty much. 1 in 12 to create a greed spectral card when a hand is scored. I mean, this is good, but, like, I'm not rotating it out for anything. But, like, this is pretty silly with the build that we have cooking. Flint, bruh. Of course, it replaces the purple seal. Let's absolutely go. That's all right. Let's do this just for the spectral chance. Yep. That's to be expected. Oh, the Dawnstone's ass now, too. God damn it. It's okay. This is to the left. I don't want these. Can you copy Persian with Doodle? I would doubt it because it's end of round. Yeah, it's incompatible. It would have shocked me. Smash like if you were able to. Hello. Thank you. Hello, stop double clicking, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. By the way, is the goal to C+ or something? Kind of. I doubt there's just so much content that I doubt that we'll ever get there. But that's like kind of the goal, yeah. Shock, you should unlock Satellite on this deck. Yeah, I guess we could do that, huh? Selling both of these. How many more Kings of Spades do I have? 13 in the deck, though. That's fine. Let's just ship this. Let's go. This guy's broken. I remember that from my first time playing Bunko ever. That guy that we just unlocked is actually broken. Might as well unlock Sat. Yeah, for sure. For sure, chat. We could definitely do that. We could try and roll Polychrome with the Shiny Stone on one of our Purple Seal Kings. Can't see unlocks because of face cams. Oh, my bad. Well, you'll see it at the end of run. You'll see it at the end of run. There's always the end of run recap. It'll be a surprise. Stay in stream, or I will do things to you and to myself. Anyway. Hungman's probably worth more to me than a Shiny Stone. I thought that was a negative splash. I was about to be like, thanks, I guess. This Dawnstone is not even worth it, low-key. We get, like, no money off of that. Having more than $50 is one of my top money counts to have. Ayo? What do you mean, ayo? Hello? The mod team will also do things. apparently. Universe! Yay! That didn't really do anything, but sure. We'll send that guy to the Shadow Realm before too long. Lucky triggers. Damn! Dawnstone? It's $12 actually. That's not that bad. Make another rock. Hey yo, what's up, Junior Niner? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? I don't know why I thought that would work. I'm sad my watch streak got confuddled. Sag. Hate to see it, man. Unfortunate. As seemingly the only normal person here, I'm curious as to why you're here. I don't think anybody here is normal, man. Including Kita. I don't mean that as like a bash towards Kita. I think that's just like in general, man. I think that's just an in general take. I don't think that's a hot take whatsoever from Focus Shock. I want Sylveon. I forget what Sylveon does, but I remember it's really good. I remember when I did the Pokemon tournament with Sizak and all them. This just hit something that doesn't matter. I remember when I did the Pokemon tournament, I wrote it down in my notes and was like, goated. Baron for additions? Oh, yeah. Excuse me. You can only find Kita's lore through soul gems. True. We don't need any evolutions. Gengar's on 5 rounds. Brother. We can't energy you. Let's just do this, I guess. Yay! What the hell? Quantum re-triggers this card 1 additional time. I forgot that was a thing. That's kind of disgusting. What's our boss? Flint? I don't even think we need to do this, but just because I hate the Flint with such a passion, I'm ripping this. All Jokers are debuffed until first hand is played. That's, like, completely fine. We'll just do this. Did Gengar whiff? Yeah, Gengar whiffed. Sure. Good job, sire. Doing God's work, man. Okay, so now we just play a shitter hand. So let's just fix this guy. Get the money. And now the boss is literally nothing. Huge. Wheel! Sag. There we go. Lucky cards. You need to use wheels because of the replace text. Hello? I got a question. Muted audio on a VOD, is it not the same as copyright infringement, or am I dumb? I'm assuming you're talking about like streamers that play like copyrighted songs but just have it muted on the VOD. If that's not what you're talking about, correct me. I don't know, honestly, because I would assume that, like, you could still get hit with, like, a copyright thing for it, but to my knowledge, nobody does. So I don't know. Like, nobody that I've seen that does that. Twitch auto-mutes it on the VOD? Oh. Yeah, I suppose. I forgot that Twitch auto-mutes it. Well, I mean, if Twitch auto-mutes it, you're just chilling. Fuck Twitch mobile violently with no lube. What happened? Holy hell. Oh my god, Duskstone is so good. Hate this Celestial pack. Had like a 1-minute muted audio on my VOD because of Twitch. Oh, that's completely fine. I would not worry about that, like, whatsoever. If you have muted audio on your like Twitch just mutes the audio for you, and then it's just that just is what it is. Like you won't get punished or anything like that if that's what you're getting at. ×2 mult if a scored card is the same rank as a card held in hand. That fell off like a long time ago, but X mult is X mult, I guess. I don't want you. Let's go next. Genjars replace addition with negative and you have 0 additions. Is it not? You don't need an addition for it to work though, correct? The replacement is just because it can replace additional additions, or is that actually how it works? Base addition is an addition? Right, that's what I'm saying. Is normal not an addition? Right. Me as a dumbass? No, you're chilling. Like, I get what you're getting at, but that is not how it works. Okay, let's just put the funny Dawnstone in the bag. Excuse me. Here's card. We get 40 clams, so now this cash out can be worthless, which that didn't matter whatsoever. It's just kind of funny. Go for another flush 5. Buffoon pack. Deleted the VOD regardless because I didn't want to take any chance. Yeah, if Twitch like in the future, just for future reference, if Twitch auto mutes your video, like you're completely fine. You're chilling if that happens. It's just like annoying for VOD watchers is the biggest like quote unquote punishment that will come out of it. But like nobody's gonna get mad at you for that. Let's go for this, I suppose. Let's go for this, I suppose. Let's go for this, I suppose. Bruh. Alright, well, that's really cool. I'm just doing this, I don't care. Yay! Wait, that's so bullshit. Wait, why didn't I get a tarot card? That's not how... Bro, that's not how the cracker cards work. Wow, I just got hard scammed. I just got hard scammed, bro. That's crazy. We got photo chat at home. Yeah. The photo chat at home build goes crazy. We're about to get buku bucks here. Second part of the question, what constitutes it being a strike against the 3-strike rule or whatever? Does Twitch have a 3-strike rule? I thought the 3-strike rule was a YouTube thing. Mods, does anybody in here know this? I've never gotten a strike, and I know I've played copyrighted music on stream, so I think the 3 strikes thing is essentially just like, don't steal content, I would have to guess. I think as long as you're just like making original content and not like either stealing somebody else's stuff without their permission or just like straight up watching like a football game or One Piece on stream, I think you're chilling. I don't know about 3 strikes. I thought that was more so a YouTube thing, but I could be completely mistaken. But yeah, essentially just like don't steal content and you'll be completely fine with that. But also React streamers exist, so like maybe you can even steal content and be fine with it. I wasn't watching, but I was listening along with the song to try and learn it on the guitar. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, you should be completely fine with that. They'll just, like, all that'll happen is exactly what happened. They'll just mute the audio in the VOD, and then it's just like, well, it's annoying for VOD watchers, but, like, no actual punishment comes from it. Or at least I've never had anything come of it personally, and I have watched, or not watched, but I've listened to many a copyrighted song on stream prior to me getting into Balatro. But regardless, let's do this. Yay, Spades Glass! Actually, it's not a king, so it really doesn't matter, but whatever. I've noticed a despicable lack of deaths also. Have we gotten a single death? Is death, like, removed from tarots? We haven't gotten a single death this entire game, I feel like. Have I unlocked death? Hello? Death. Death is unlockable? What do you mean? Metal coat good enough, right? I mean, yeah, but, like, I feel like I haven't gotten one this entire game. Death, that is. We've gotten metal coats. Metal coats are fire. But it is intriguing, I guess. It's one of 22 tarots. I mean, I guess, but still, we've played 10 antes. What's the likelihood that I don't unlock it, right? We always want to play flush 5 here because we're doing, what's it called? We're playing against the mouth. The singular time in my career that I will remember mouth and what it does. Love the incantation. Love the incantation. Thank you so much, man. Not copying Magician. My bad, my bad. My bad, my bad. Okay, we're chilling with this. Ship it. Just a little bit of score. 1 in 30 since other tarots are here. Yeah, true. Plus, there's the other, yeah, like you said, plus there's the other Pokemon stuff. Yeah, I guess so, I guess so. Okay, we'll grab Hieroglyph just to unlock it. We unlocked Liquidation. Hell yeah. 8-Ball. Nickit. Probably neither of these. Genjar about to pop off. Blind Pack. What even is the boss? Vampiric. That's annoying. Halves listed probabilities. Yo, thank you so much. Appreciate it. We'll just pick the eye and then just play high card into Flush House or some shit. How is Persian only at $39? Because it only increases by $2 a blind, right? I feel like that's a relatively fine Persian value. You're giving us something good happened recently type vibe off today? I don't know. my past couple of days. So, I don't know. He got sleep. I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. Hav's probabilities watch Blueprint die on us that exact round. That is exactly what would have happened if I picked that. That is so true. All right, we'll skip this. Go next. Could have taken Sun, I guess, for the Magician, but whatever. Bro. It's what happens if you don't pick it. Oh, yeah, I could definitely see that, too. I will freak out. If Doodle dies because of that, I will... The meltdown will be of such epic proportions, man. Lust action. Hierophant action. Tragedy befalls the nation. Can I just, like, get a singular oops? Just one. I agree with Sizak. The Lost Edition does get tiring after a few times. I don't know. I still kind of mess with it. I'm not going to lie. OST, I mean. 4-4 does get tiring quickly. Yeah, that's... Okay, that's kind of true. I'll give you credit there. The OST does get a little exhausting at times. I guess we don't even need money triggers, right? So we should just always go for score. I could have discarded more, but whatever. Cursed Jokers sound like an interesting idea for a mod. Have them be rare, but when they appear in shop, you have to buy them, and you can't. And if you can't or don't, something happens. That'd be kind of silly. Okay, so discount photo is hit with a negative. We unlocked the second stage for the negative voucher, which is pretty sick. This is retriggers, but it's only retriggering even cards, so we don't care. Well, there's even Steven. We fumbled. GGWP. This sucks, but it is what it is. Could have taken Smiley. It's pennies on the dollar at this point. These all blow, man. Okay. Go for a quick Duskstone. Let's go for a real quick Spectral card first. Okay. Very cool. Feel like the Alani did nothing for my energy, but my skeleton is vibrating and I'm having anxiety. That'll happen, I suppose. Hey, you're kind of funny. How much would replay increase when we energize it? Even though it has a type off of the whatever we used to give it a type, I already forgot. You cannot energize non-Pokemon Jokers. And also, even if you could, you can't energize stuff like this. You can only energize like values like this, where it's like plus mult, plus chips, X mult, gold, shit like that. You can energize Jokers with values. I got a 10x idol. Oh, you can energize non-poke. Okay, maybe I've only tested it on stuff like this then. All right, well, never mind. Well, there's our next play then. We'll just get a freak idol, and we'll be chilling. One more reroll for the Arcana. Okay, go next. So we need to reroll. We need to Terra Rule or Idol. Terra Orb on this Idol ASAP. Yeah. Just do this. Yay, no Spectral card. Whee! It's a Lily. Finally. This shit is not going to matter. I know damn well this is going to be foil. Could be Quantum. I guess Quantum is good if we energize Idol, but other than that, I don't think it matters. Just bring you over here. I'm tired of moving all this around, man. Too lazy. All right, let's do this for the money. The issue I have with Pokemon Endless is that it doesn't cap out and it actually just scales infinitely. Yeah, it definitely seems like there's a multitude of different ways to scale quite a bit in Pokemon, especially with the ease of access of negative cards. Which, if that happens tonight, I'll probably just cut off the run at some point, but we'll see. We can do this for like a Spectral, I guess. Yay! What the hell? Oh, glitter. Okay. Well, times chips, I guess. Cool. How many Spades Kings do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7? Anyway. Let's do this. Brother. You're so bad, man. Gengar gives you as many Joker slots as you want, and you can have Baron at 2x and Mime retriggers 2 times. Sylveon Seeking is so easy to set up. That's fair, that's fair. Do you know anyone with a hockey accent? I I don't watch enough hockey to know what that means. If I donate $1, will you pin this? Pin what? Just your comment asking that? Sure. What about $5? I agreed to the dollar, but like, go off, man. All right, we'll toast here. Okay, so turns out toast is kind of broken. That's fine. Deck fixing is cool. Give me the $1. I got you. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't listen to the mods. Don't listen to the mods. Someone unknown, you're fired. Just kidding. Just kidding. Having more than $5 debuffs firsthand. Drawn. That's really cool. God. The arm and the wind. Leftmost Joker is debuffed. Surely you pay your mods, right? Yeah. All the time.
Afflictions TTV just donated $1.
Afflictions with the with the $1 dono. Okay, I guess pin that, man. Mods, I guess pin that, man. Enjoy $1. Thanks, bro. Many thanks. 4 selected cards. It's not up to 4. That's so cringe. Okay. Well, then I'm selling you. Let's pop this for spectrals, potentially. Let's absolutely go. Let's do this for idle. And then let's do this, I guess. Sure, deck fixing is much appreciated. Go next. Idle's worthless, that's fine. Does this change? Oh, it changes. That's actually kind of sick. Okay. Anyway. Here's a gold seal. Gonna unpin it. Where's my $1? Let's go for this. That's fine. Let's go for this. Let's go for this. Bang. I want you to buy an Arizona with it. Huge. Hey, Edalo. Edalo? Adalo? I'm sorry. I've probably done this like 1,000 times with you. I forget how it's pronounced. I'm so sorry, man. But welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Preferably Raspberry. Raspberry is the best Zona. Chat, don't even hit me up on that take, man. Either one, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Chat, don't even hit me up on that take, man. Raspberry, y'all know it's true. Raspberry Zona is the best one. No spectral cards, man. This magician is actually just sleeping on the job. This is so annoying. We have more kings in the deck. I can do some discarding here. He's so fake. That time I forget to copy him and we get the... Okay, cool. We need to get a metal symbol on you, and then we need to destroy like Cloister or something, and then we can energize the idol. Is it just me, or should Slay the Joker show what the deck does? Yeah, I kind of agree. Is it even compatible with the blueprint thing? Yeah, it's compatible. Excuse me. We'll do this to ensure that we win. I'm sure it would have been fine, but just in case. I guess if I'm playing the polychrome anyway, I should have put it towards the end. Doesn't matter, we win. We're chilling, we're chilling. Huge cash out that we don't get to see. Blank. Tea, I'll agree, better cold. We're still on this. Man, I really rattled the cage, so to speak, with that take. Okay, we don't want either of those. We can check this. Cringe. Do this. Lust action? Sure. Where's the magician? Genjar's in 3 rounds. Upgrade, no. Hermie, pretty pog. I need, yeah. Yeah. Okay, now we just need metal energy. Actually, I'm just killing Cloyster, honestly. So we can do... For some reason, I thought that was King's Rock. Doesn't matter. Buy and use every planet for Specta. This is only tarot cards, right? Yeah, no. Magician is only tarot cards instead of consumables, unless I'm missing something. We'll just do this, and then you are metal, so now kill Cloyster. Not consumable, I'm dumb. Who agreed for this to go endless again? I believe someone unknown suggested that this go endless. Okay, so we kill Cloyster. We get negative metal energy, and then we use this on the idol. This is gonna be... yeah, this might take a while. Cloyster is doing so much, bro. That's fine. We'll just get like a seltzer or something, and then we'll be chilling, right? Judgment, seltzer. Boom, right there. Okay. Paid vacation too. This is not even worth it. We have negative Persian. 45 bucks, bruh. We got the energized idol. Can we be happy with our proof of concept and end this run? Okay, that seems fair to me. That seems fair to me. I'm gonna play one hand to it just because I find it funny, but that seems fair. Oh, I keep double clicking on accident. God. My friggin' mouse, man. Pissing me off. Alright. Kill replay for more energy? I mean, yeah, we could. I feel like I gotta send the photo, like the quasi photo Chad combo though, just because it's funny. But then again, more energy on idol is hilarious. Cloyster would have carried? Yeah, maybe. Does this include Cryptid? It does not include Cryptid. It might include Vanilla Cryptid at some point in time, but for right now, it does not. All right, ship it. Yeah! I don't know what this is, but yay. Is that Oops All? Was that the fabled Oops All ones? All right, we got E13, and we got Stuntman. Yo, Stuntman unlock is actually kind of insane. All right, we'll end it there. We'll end it there. Small blind Vanti 11. All right, perfect. No ultra kill jokers. Tragic. Okay. What was the other deck that? Yeah, Gradient deck people wanted to see. All right, we're gonna scroll through all the unlocks. We got 1,000,000 points, so we get Idol. $51 time true. I don't know what this is. Played cards that share both rank and suit with an already scored card this round give plus 16 mult. So Idol, but for plus mult, but it's more flexible. And it's the same rarity. This is kind of garbage. But okay, thank you. This is the same thing, but just worse. Okay, cool. I'm gonna run without playing the straight. We the order. I'm gonna run with 8 jokers or more. What is this? After 3 rounds, sell this card to make a random joker negative. This is insanely good. I'm gonna run with at least 2 negatives. When defeating a boss blind, creates a random negative, uncommon, or rare joker and then destroys itself. Huge. That's so stupid. Retrigger played card at least 5 times. This is what I was looking for. Retrigger rightmost scored card 1 time per remaining hand. This is really funny. We played with this the first time we played Bunko, and it was really broken. We did a Glumbus run with it. One more lucky hit and Persian would have guaranteed the $50 cap, by the way. Interessante. Okay, we got liquidation for redeeming vouchers. We got the second tier of the negative voucher, whose name eludes me. We got the second tier of the blind pack voucher, which is kind of garbage IMO. We got oops all ones. Divides all probabilities by 4. So this is just good with glass cards and like nothing else off the top of my head. I guess with Cavendish and Banana. And then we got Stuntman. Total of 25 planets. Okay, we unlocked Observatory. Shop rerolls. We got reroll Glut. This is Omen Globe. That's sick. Play 200 hands. Acrobat. That's pretty sick. All right, all right. Pretty good unlocks, not gonna lie. Our collection is probably still at 3%. No, it's at 5%. Chat, I'm just saying. That's pretty pog. That's pretty pog. I hate Joker that says have more Jokers, as many as you want. Just reroll a bunch with all the money from all the Jokers you get. Yeah. Oracle's downside is so bad for econ maxing, which is like the main thing to do for BMP. Yeah. I mean, like, Sybil was kind of broken though, so I understand why they wanted to rebalance it. Because like I'm like a complete goober when it comes to Balatro multiplayer, and one could argue when it comes to Balatro in general. But even I could see like Sybil is just like disgusting. Oracle's downside is just crippling for a guy who likes golden tickets. True. Oracle buffs Vagabond, nerfs Ticket. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they'll work on it more, but like, bro. Sybil's just nasty. Sybil was gross. Again, even as like a complete bum with multiplayer, it's disgusting. Sybil was so boring, I lost once because I didn't have a mult card and our score was the exact same, but off by 20%. That's so rough. That's so rough. All right. Next run of the night, Gradient deck. Cards are also considered 1 rank higher or lower for all Joker effects. This is on white stake since we haven't unlocked any other stake. This does take into account stuff that cares about like face cards, which kind of just means that aces are broken. Cloud9 and Rebate goes hard. True. Sybil needed a rework, but Oracle also sucks. Yeah, I agree. Honestly, I think Sybil is just better. Not like I feel like Sybil's kind of more fun. No? Like Oracle is more balanced, but I would argue less fun. But maybe in a multiplayer environment, that's not true. But I don't know. If I had to pick one or the other, I would honestly go Sybil over Oracle. No seals, you only get purple seal, no actual levels. No spectrals. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, still, though, like, your money being limited that much on Oracle is just kind of, like, not fun. I don't know. We could play with Teddy Ursa. Teddy Ursa's just red card, but better. Let's see what's in here. You get perfect deck for 0 work. Yeah, that is frustrating. 100%. I think this is a fine combo. Better red card with trading card. That seems not so bad, chat. That seems not so bad. Okay. Perfect top deck for the full house. We probably should go for a flush or something, but I'm going to go for a straight. Rye with the raid. Welcome in, Rye Raiders. How we doing? Hope everybody was having a fun time in stream. Appreciate the shout out. Mods, thank you. Raiders, you got a madness pivot. So true. How's the stream going? It's going all right. It's going all right. When a hand is played, destroy a random scoring card and gain times 0.1 mult. So I'm going to take this, but I remember the last time that I took this, it crashed the game. So I'm going to take this because the X mult is cool and the deck fixing is cool. But I don't know if this just like conflicts with Steam modded or what. But the last time when we played Nito's Jokers and I took this, it just crashed the entire game. So I guess we'll see if that continues to be the case. Trading card Nightman means like a 1-card deck, and that's a problem. Why? And that's a problem because why? Okay, Nightman didn't crash the game. Huge. Never mind. I love how he didn't even get a crash report. The game was just like, nope. Nope. Don't play that, Joker. Dude spoke too soon. Well, because like normally when a Joker crashes the game, like I thought it would crash as we were playing the hand, not after everything happened. It literally removed the card, drew us a new hand, and then was like, nope, we got a quash now. Something ain't white. We're shutting off the game. Okay, well, no Nightman for us. Hey, we got throwback. Let's go. Chat, it was all an elaborate ploy to get throwback unlocked. You guys wouldn't understand. You guys just wouldn't understand, all right? Let's go for the flush. I already had a flush in hand. Why did I draw more? Anyway. It's because that wasn't a crash. That was a close. It was a force quit, not crash. It closed the game without me doing so. That means kind of the same thing in my head. Probably we die to the hook, honestly. Just gonna play this and hope that we top deck hearts. That's not happening. Top deck 3 of a kind. This isn't gonna save us though. That's unfortunate. Immediately tossed the win streak out the window. Let's absolutely go. I really hate the hook. That was not a hook diff. That was me being stupid. Those damn hookers ruining futures. Those damned dirty hookers. Anyway. My bad, chat. Let's lock back in. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Throne runs too. Shut up, someone unknown. Just kidding. Exclamation mark throne ones. Can we time that guy out again? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Ugh. Excuse me. Five clams. What is this? I don't want you because virtual packs crash the game. Also, hello Ghastly again. At Focus Shock, should I figure out how to set that up? No. No. That would be really funny. Come on. No. All right, we'll play 2-pair. I'm just going to commit to 2-pair right off the bat. Let's unlock you. Let's unlock Misprint. I could be convinced to take a Misprint. Bang. Okay, virtual pack crashes the game, so we're not doing that. Let's take a hiker to unlock him, and because he's kind of funny, play hopefully the 2-pair. Nice. Bink. $8. We can take both of these just to unlock. Let's go next. Give me money. Let's go. Plus $7 because interest. Noctowl, sure. We don't need him. We don't need him. Just go next, honestly. Classic 2-pair move. Thank you so much for laughing at me. Surprise box. Appreciate it. Just gonna do this for more scored cards for Hiker. Hiker's my goat, man. None of my homies are Hiker haters. I guess this guy can give X-Molt, apparently. So let's put him over here. Pop a Uranus card. Grab a Spectral Pack. Deja Vu or Ouija? Honestly, do we just want to rip a Ouija just so that we can unlock it? Let's just rip a Ouija so we can unlock it. I hate Ouija, and I think that was absolutely not a good play there, but I want to get as many unlocks out of the way on the lower stakes as we can, so we'll just rip him. Surprise box is super misprint. It's super misprint, but it also has a chance to just like not do anything. So it's super misprint. Ripping a Ouija just to feel something? Yeah, pretty much. Man, it really is modded Tuesdays now. Yep, ban that guy. Just kidding. How we doing, Will? Whooper we've unlocked. Reduce blind score requirement by 5% every hand played. God. Take them. 8-ball time? True. Wait, this actually is kind of a crazy 8-ball angle. Do this just for right now. What mod is this? There are a ton of mods. In 6 minutes, it'll be modded Tuesday for me. Was going hard on Water Park Simulator. I've seen so many people in my feed play that game. Is it really that good, chat? Is Water Park Sim really what it's all cracked up to be? No, we fixed the 7 on the 8-ball build. No! Man! It's fine. 2-pair action. Just put the win in the bag. I figured out how to set it up. You should let me do it. Oh, it's been modded Tuesday for 3 hours now. It's just funny, dumb simulator mechanics, but in a water park. That's what I figured. Played cards gain fluorescent edition when enhanced. Nah. I mean, we could just take it to unlock it, but that kind of doesn't even seem worth unlocking if I'm just keeping it a stack. Let's, I guess, just hang. I don't want to hang 7s. I guess we'll just hang faces. Go next. 8s and 5s. Holy full house. Card editions? Am I... Hello? That edition is, it can't be, like, flipped or debuffed or anything. It was the fluorescent edition, if that's what we're asking about. That just unlocked me for a second. I really don't know why. Leftovers? No. I think we just do this. Polychrome. Honestly, I'm not even mad at that. Blue seal. We'll take. Take you and just hold. Bruh. 2-pair, surely. Oh, the mark works on aces because of the deck that we're playing. That's interesting. Would you say Hiker is one of the best jokers for Plasma? Unless you're unless you just have like Giga re-triggers, no. Unless you have Giga re-triggers, no. I would say Hiker is pretty bad on Plasma. Even like, yeah. Unless you get it like maybe super duper early. Hiker can solo Naninf. Given infinite hands, yeah, I guess. Let's unlock. Let's just do the full random run. We have chip misprint, we have molt misprint, and we have whatever the hell surprise box is. We'll just go for a full RNG build. Gatheta, sure. Cheaper planets, love it. Go for a skip build too with this guy. God. Go next. Come on, 8s. Muchas gracias. Wow, 5 chips off of chip print. That's so pog. That is so cool. Damn, this is really a gradient deck build. Yeah, a little bit. Dude, I want to see 8-ball so bad. Return scored cards to hand after first play of round if no discards were used. We could do this, I feel like. Hiker Synergy? Wait, we're picking this up. Go for the pocket pack. Dawnstone, maybe? Maybe just a Leaf Stone instead. Lucky 8, let's go! No 8-ball, sad. 8-ball plus Cloud 9, true. Duskstone we can crack freely. I need an 8. Okay, so that shit doesn't work either, apparently. Okay. That's 2 crashes. So apparently the phone doesn't work. Cell phone DNA would be so fire. If it didn't crash the game, I would be inclined to agree with you. We did unlock Burnt Joker. And Retcon. Sick. Does Bunko work? Is it a Steam modded problem? It might just be a Bunko problem, honestly. No, because Nightman is from Nidos, right? The only 2 things that Bunko screws up is virtual packs break the game, and then that breaks the game. But Nightman is Nidos, so it's not exclusively a Bunko thing. It might just be a Steam modded problem. I don't know. Well, let's get back to the game. I guess we're selling cell phone. Oh wait, it still drew the cards to hand though, right? No, it didn't. Never mind. I'm stupid. Come on, chip print. Wow, thanks, surprise box, you idiot. Bro's just laughing at me. Hello? Are there any, like, randomized X-Molt Jokers that we could take? Plus 40 chips 1 and 3 for plus 90. We could take that. That's random. Let's take a Jold card. Let's go into the standard pack. Don't want any of that. Mega Pocket Pack. Nothing here really looks like super incredibly enticing, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, why don't we just do this? Okay, that's the new suit from Bunko. That's kind of funny. And then... I mean, what else do we even want to do? I guess just use this. Huge lightning energy. Let's go. Surely that matters. We can play the full house. We really haven't found any jokers that require rank. Chat, just trust. The holdout for the 8-ball will be worth. Okay, jokers, I need y'all to lock in, please. Okay. 5 of a kind, trust. 5 of a kind, trust. Let's go. Trust Cloud9 next shop. I just want 8-ball, man. This is like the one time where I just really want 8-ball. 5 of a kind. We're playing 5 of a kind 8s now. Sunkern is broken money, so we're taking Sunkern. It's $1 when blind is selected, but when you evolve it, it's like $1 whenever you take any action ever. We'll Abyss this. We'll take an Abyss for the road, go next. We can use an Abyss and then immediately play a 5 of a kind. I don't think this wins. Does he even have 8-ball and Cloud9 unlocked? They're both, they both unlock immediately, do they not? Cloud9 might not, but I'm pretty sure 8-ball does. I might just be stupid. Voucher. is kind of nasty. Abra could also be okay, I guess. Let's take this. Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd is kind of broken if we get if we get 8-ball. Bro. Okay. Let's get rid of I really want to take this. Let's get rid of this and take you. Take the standard. Both have no unlock condition. That's what I figured. But chat just gaslights me all the time, so now I really don't know, man. Did I just get scammed by the surprise box again? Like, are we for real? Is this really happening? Play another 5. The Dusk Stone. We gotta wait for it to do its thing, no? Wait, is it? Oh, it's been ready this whole time. Well, chat. Anyway. Let's take this pack. Another blue seal is fine. 8-ball in this pack. Just kidding, it's in the next one. Trust. Another nope on you. That's huge. Don't have Sun Current anymore, so that one thing is kind of meaningless. Oh, the wall. Problem. Oh, we did get $20, though. See, that's how I know we're dying now. That's how I know for a fact that we are passing away. Okay, let me cook. Jokers, I just need y'all to lock in. We have 8 7s in the deck. Misprint gave me a 0. I'm going to destroy my entire setup. And we drew 1 8 out of the... We bottom decked 5 8s in the bottom 17. I just realized Shit the Road isn't shit anymore. How's it been hitting lower blind requirement 4 times in a row? Wait, what do you mean? Surprise gets you out trust? Yeah, true. Wow, thanks, Surprise Box. Go fuck yourself, Misprint. Love that for us. Okay, we did unlock the chainsaw thing. All required scores reduced by 20%. Kind of a fire voucher, not gonna lie. Anyway, so what do we have to do to unlock more decks again? We just have to win with the other decks and then win with stakes. Okay, what are the modded unlocks? 5 different suits in a single hand. That's Bunko. That's Bunko. That, okay, cool. Interesting. We could do this with any deck pretty much. Probably Painted is the easiest, and then Medieval Era is a challenge, which we need to beat more decks for. Something's lowering blind requirement. It's a voucher. It's a voucher. Those are Lost Edition. These last 4 are. These 2 are Bunko. Okay. Chat, do we do one more run or do we call it for Modded Monday? One more Gradient run, trust? How you feeling? I could go one more, but probably not endless. I could go one more full run, but probably not endless. Let's do one more on Gradient. I'm cool with that. Let's do one more on Gradient. One black deck run for funny. Let's do Gradient and we can maybe do black deck next time. I want to get this 8-ball to pop off. This hypothetical 8-ball that probably doesn't exist. Those two tags are actually criminal to put one after another in white stake pre-boss. It's crazy. I don't even know if this wins, but I'm too lazy to calc it. It does not. That's okay. It's white stake. Money's free. 5 clams. Horsey's cool. Mitosis is also kind of cool. Let's go for you. 4 fingers. Or Poochiana. Let's go 4 fingers. 4 fingers can be silly. Probably 4 fingers is better with mitosis, but we can just grab Horsey. Just to have something that scores. Let's play the straight. That's a rank card. Oh yeah, it is a rank card. Does this work though, or does this deck only interact with normal jokers? I guess we'll find out. +1 molt for each 6 in scoring hand. Yeah, it doesn't interact with modded jokers. Sag. Okay, now we want to do a flush. We have a flush. Not used to 4 fingers. My bad. Existence with a 10 stream streak. Appreciate that, man. Many thanks. 5 clams. Modded Tuesday for real, bro. Take a Farfetch'd, immediately pop that to get our money back. We could take a Bellsprout, sure. We'll just play a hella 6s because Horsey cares about 6s and then Bellsprout can re-trigger them. That seems kind of funny. Toga's Tuesday. That's some bullshit. That was the whole point I wanted. I mean, it's still gonna work with stuff like 8 Ball, but it just doesn't work with modded jokers. It would appear, which like that's alright. Wait, it worked with Bellsprout, but not Horsey. Hello. Okay, so it works for some, but not all. Okay. Interesting. There we go. Ooh. 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 This shop has so much that I want. Please give me an immolate. Yummy. I think we ditched the 4 fingers. Yummy. Mr. Mime is goated. Guess Bellsprout uses the Even Steven code. Yeah, that could be the case. Probably is the case. There's the 8 Ball. Do we pivot everything on 8 Ball this run? 8 Ball with this is really funny. I think we pivot literally everything on 8 Ball. I think See You Later Farfetch'd. I think we pivot literally every single thing in this run into making 8 Ball work. Let's go next. We should do modded Tuesdays and multiplayer Mondays, to be honest. Now, modded Mondays way better, but we could do multiplayer. We could, like, reserve a day for multiplayer. I would not be against that. But modded Monday just flows off the tongue, man. Let's go. Let's go. 8 Ball, my goat. Never doubted you, even for a second. Let's sell you, because I want more taros. Then do them on Monday? I'm confused. It is Monday. It was when I started stream, at least. That counts, man. Okay, bang. Hermit is nasty. Paintbrush with Mr. Mime is gross. Let's maybe try and Tarot block a little bit. Everything here is buns. Can we do subathon Saturdays? Bro, no. I'm vetoing that. All in vote for that. I'm vetoing that. Let's do this so that it can be at least compatible with 8 Ball, and then let's just ship this. Garbage, huge. It's Tuesday. It was Monday at start of stream, chat. That is good enough. Tempe. Mr. Mime only really benefits from 1 card and not that much for blue seals. It's fine. Multiplayer men's days? Wait, you're on to something. When defeating a boss creates a random seal. Spectral. This is disgusting if we get red seal or purple seal. I think I get rid of you. Actually, I should have gotten rid of Horsey, but that's neither here nor there. Let's do this for some Horsey molt. Banana stand. Let's go. Thanks, 8-Ball. Appreciate you, babe. Poggies. Ranked run days. Yeah, maybe. Booster pack Joker's kind of sick. Baron next shop, trust. I mean, if we can strength that, that's just as good. Sure, 4 of a kind. That works. Go next. Baron Mr. Mime. Yeah, Baron Mr. Mime's kind of fire, no? Discard all that noise. That's a fancy blue seal. It is indeed a fancy blue seal. Pretty pog, one might say. Wow, I got a shit ton of points without even having to try. That's crazy. Shoot the Mr. Mime. I'm not shooting the Mr. Mime. What do you mean? Mr. Mime has done nothing to me. Okay, Seal Stamp gave us a trance. That's like kind of mid, but it can still work. Let's go next. Okay, we have an 8. Let's just do this, I guess, and then that's a pretty cool copy target. Let's do one of these. Okay, now let's lock back in. Probably I do this. Probably I do this. Probably I do this. Ship it. Mr. Mime is canonically your dad. I don't think he's canonically your dad. I think he's canonically your stepfather. I'm just gonna sell these. I'm not trying to play flush again, bruh. No, I just said I'm not trying to play flush. Don't try and entice me, you succubus. Anyway, I can't energize you, right? No. Same thing, man. I mean, I guess. It's still, yeah, it's still a Mr. Mime as a father figure. I guess it doesn't really make that much difference, does it? Game wants flushes. Streamer does not want flushes. Streamer does not care what the game wants. Let's try and make a copy of that blue seal, I guess. If I can find the fucking thing. It's white stake, live a little. Living is not playing flushes, bro. Y'all seem to be mistaken about what living actually is. Because that shit is not playing flushes. Bruh. There we go, finally. Wish I had more 8s, but I think the steel does more for me when I have a mime in my hand. Or in my lineup. Well. This has been a series of unfortunate events. I could do this, but then I have no steel, and we're kind of in the same position. Probably that's my best hand, though, so we'll just ship it. And hopefully Horsey clutches up. Should have played the flushes. Shut up, chat. I genuinely thought we still won there. I'm kind of stupid. All right. Well, that's going to do it for Modded Monday. We'll be back next time. My stream audio got delayed by half a sec, so it's weird. That's a bit strange. That is a bit strange. All right. I want to go to bed, so I'm not going to raid anybody. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, but I'm not going to raid. Anyway, hop over to Sizak if y'all want to see another streamer. You done streaming? Yeah. We're done for the night. Raid Sizak, please. I'm not going to raid anybody because especially with Sizak, I'm going to feel obligated to stay. But if y'all want to, if someone unknown, if you want to just shout out Sizak and then people can flood over to Sizak as it is. I mean, I'm sure like 90% of the people who are in there, who are in here already follow Sizak, but I digress. Anyway, chat, appreciate y'all for watching. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. We might check out a new mod. We might play Gold Stake. We might do multiplayer. I'm not sure what we're going to do tomorrow in complete honesty, but we will be back tomorrow with more Balatro. If we check another, I could start the raid. I have editor perms. If you want to do that, then go for it. That works. That works. Yeah, just start the Sizak raid. I can pop in. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, I don't know what we're gonna do. If we check out another mod, it's probably gonna be Toga's stuff. But I'm not sure if we're even gonna do that. Like I said, otherwise we might do Gold Stake, we might do multiplayer, etc. and so on. I am not sure. But anyways, stay safe, sleep well, have a good one, chat. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Sleep well when you do, etc. and so on. Y'all are the best. Love y'all. W straight.